You ain't first, you're last.
Guarantee it, bud.
Guarantee it.
Guarantee it, bud. God damn. But see, what I wonder. See, like the thing is I like before I try to type first. So I wonder if I get the first like and you get the first.
Good question.
I mean, only YouTube and God knows. That's between Google and God.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Just like my browser history after I delete it.
I got the power of God and anime on my side.
Wait, I don't use Chrome. I do sometimes on my phone. Although Opera GX on Android's pretty fucking tits too.
Alright,
giggity, yeah.
Stream reported for not ending when advertised.
Alright. I mean, wait. wait a second. My Switch isn't even on. What the fuck?
Oh, how's that Sonic Superstars?
I still haven't really played it. It's in the game. It's like, that's why I keep titling it as that, because I intend to play it. Wait, this is right? There we go. Wait, why do I get the... I don't want the supporters thing. That's through chatbot. I need to get a new thing with super chats directly. So yeah, this is how I want to play, right?
Seems legit.
Yeah. No, like my TV has a setting to make it 4x3 with my Super Retro Trio 3 Plus thing that lets me stream or play through HDMI, NES, Super Nintendo, and Genesis, and then multi-carts for all three. But it only lets you put it out widescreen or whatever, 16:9. But I can change it with my TV to 4x3, and I have this setting specifically for that or things like that, to where I have to force it 4x3 for the purpose of the stream, because my TV does not reflect what's happening. But
I'll force you with my 4x3.
The system isn't even on. Oh my god. Alright. Wait, I mean, hold on. So anyway. A rabbi walks into a butt. Wait. I don't know why I even did that.
Did you say a rabbit walks into a butt?
I said a rabbi.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Derek Kunis sent a few rabbis in his butt.
Hell.
A priest and a rabbi walk into a NAMBLA meeting.
Some people call that a joke. I call that a Tuesday.
Damn.
You said, but for me, it was Tuesday.
Now, were they Marlon Brando lookalikes, or were they like the creepy NAMBLA? They both exist.
I'll never tell.
What's that?
What?
What's that?
Huh?
You'll never tell? Is that what you said?
I'll never tell.
The world may never know.
You said, nope, 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 nope.
Yep.
Until Netflix makes a documentary about it.
What?
I don't know. Seems like what happens nowadays.
We'll see. I need to see if there's any new seasons on that fucking. I was digging that Leah Remini fucking Scientology show. Any of you guys see that?
No.
I've seen like pieces of it.
I mean, it's just interesting about a fucking still existing cult. Hey, I mean, that's topical to my fucking thumbnail. What's that?
I was saying I watched the interview that she did with Joe Rogan as well, which she pretty much went over all of that when she was talking about it. But yeah, it's crazy shit.
Oh, she was on Joe Rogan. I was gonna say,
Yeah,
he wasn't a former Scientologist, right?
Huh?
I was gonna say, he wasn't a former Scientologist, right?
No.
Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was saying I think that they did an interview like right before the show came out.
Go. Oh, okay. No, I've seen like a decent amount of it, but it's been years.
Yeah, it's crazy shit though.
They're literally like get fucking followed by Scientology fucking people, and then one of the guy that's on it used to be like not necessarily like a hitman, but they would do some fucking shady illegal shit.
Dude, all Scientology is
like
fucking
and hurt people and stuff, you know.
Dude, back in the 90s, before like people really knew what Scientology was, and this is like documented, you can look this up, but like back in like 90s, like I think middle of the 90s, Scientology, the Church of Scientology basically ordered like fucking like 1,000 people or something to like go out and get jobs within the government, and they basically did, and they infiltrated the entire government, and then like
that's
for a
probably
while
why they got
there
tax exempt status.
Well, not they're considered a religion. That's why they get tax exempt status.
Yeah, but they still need approval to be considered a religion off of a science fiction novel.
I mean, the basis of like what to get like like considered as a religion is like there's like a guideline for it. You can probably look it up, but it's not like super specific. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like if you were to like kind of go through it as much as you could probably like make up your own religion and eventually get tax exemption status if it got like big enough. But it's not impossible to get that kind of thing going. It's
my
just
religion is called whatever my job happens to be at the time.
Yeah. It takes a while for like something like that to get like to happen, but you can do it.
Hey, if it's that broad, I don't care how long it takes, as long as it's before I retire.
You could look up the special duties or what considered like a religion, like a protected religion or whatever.
The religion of I don't like taxes, but I have a job. I don't know.
I'm just saying it's happened. Like there's been cults and stuff.
Do you even have to pay fucking sales tax or something? I don't know shit. I'm ignorant. That's ignorant.
Yeah, they've had one or two other cults that were able to obtain like basically religious exempt status of taxes. Not many of them, but there's been a couple.
Yeah. L. Ron Hubbard's a weird guy.
As long as you know somebody to file the right paperwork and you can get it put through court, like it's not impossible to do. It just takes a while. But yeah, they were Scientologists were able to do that way back in the fucking 90s when
Well,
they started digging.
Merry Christmas, Xenu, bless you all.
Yeah, if you ever looked up the fucking the story of the dude who made up that shit, L. Ron Hubbard, dude, it's fucking weird.
I mean, I've South Park gave as much as they
No,
could
not like
fit
the
in
not like
a short
the
period
story
of
of
time.
time, not like the story of the religion, just the story of the dude who came up with the religion.
I mean, I've seen a decent amount of stuff on it. I think they get into a lot of that in the fucking Netflix Leah Remini thing too.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy, dude. Like they're pretty sure that he killed his wife. They've just never been able to prove it because
I remember that, and that he fucked around with a bunch, or not necessarily. It might not even been his wife. It might have just been a fucking like side chick in his cult that he had a baby with or something. I don't know. I don't remember what it was exactly, but yeah,
yeah, he lives on like a
I
he
know there
lives
was
on
a
like a
thing about him
boat.
fucking like just one of his followers, you know.
Yeah, he lives on like a yacht in like international waters or some shit, so he can't like be ever caught by like the feds or like the police or anything. I don't even know if he's still alive. Actually, he might be dead now. But I remember like back in the day, he used to live on a
Oh
yacht,
no,
like a big old yacht.
he's definitely fucking dead.
Is he dead now? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never really.
He's been dead
But yeah,
for a
he's
little while. But no, I think it's the current leader maybe that might have had a different accusation where someone else was missing.
wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, L. Ron Hubbard like lived on this yacht for like the longest time because he was wanted on like fraud charges and the disappearance of his wife, and they fucking yeah. So he just lived on this yacht for like ever basically, and like in order not to get caught. And he used to like have people come out and like visit him and shit because he was so rich at that point. It just didn't matter. And he had like a helipad on his fucking yacht that like people would bring like helicopters and shit on and then fucking visit him or whatever. His son is supposed to be fucking like batshit insane too.
Yeah, I bet. I don't even think it's his son that's the fucking guy in charge though.
No, it's not. He just has a son, and his son is like fucking insane. Like I think he like got into a bunch of hardcore drugs back in the day or something. Fucking, but yeah, it's like the dude's like just fucking out of his mind.
So happy Scientology, everybody. That's the Christmas
What
Eve
about-
morning
what about-
special.
What
What?
about festivals?
All right. Well, that's for the rest of us.
I think they are still to this day considered like one of the most like recognized cults or something like that in the world because of just how big they still are and fucking the fact that like they've been able to get away with it.
Longest around, yeah. Like
Well, they're probably not the oldest cult, but they're definitely like one of the
oldest
like the
still
biggest cults
living.
for yeah, that's what I mean. To still
Yeah,
live.
yeah. Not What the fuck? Hit the gay ass. What? Oh, it's just fucking copyright free music. This is the Christmas version. Should I not turn off the music? Yeah, I'll turn the music off. Fuck it. There's probably just more shit I might have to click through again. Eric, if more people come in and do want to play Jackbox, not saying I'm going to necessarily. What the fuck? I got in quadrants. Would that be something you'd be interested in playing? Curious. I need to get some numbers before it's even considered. I don't see Pat yet. Did Christian just have to leave? Is that what happened, Sean?
No, he was just calling it a night because I was calling it a night.
Oh. Well, you still stayed until after the game. And Christian left after he started it. I didn't realize it was a bot. I was just like, oh, Christian fucking sucks at rhyming.
Yeah, no, my entire last one was fucking bot done.
You did one too. I'm sorry, I forgot. I was a little inebriated. Well, I obviously fucking didn't realize that you were talking in the background, and I couldn't even fucking hear the game properly.
Right.
Super gay. All right, it's done. You don't need it though. It's whatever I buy, I can play with everyone. Like I think it's up to 8 players. Some games might be more, some games might be less. I don't know exactly, but it's you just go on your browser to jackbox.tv, put in a 4-letter code that I'll give you, or you'll see on screen, whichever. And then, yeah, that's it. Oh, and actually in Discord, I can give it to you guys first by changing my my video output to my capture card. And then keep it on my on like this, and then switch it over for everyone to see after you guys are in. And you'll be able to see it real time. No delay. But well, that gives you an advantage anyway if you do play. But yeah. No, it depends on the game. If it's a game with text, if you have a laptop or something or PC, it's probably better on that. But if it's a game with drawing, your phone's probably better. No matter what, like your phone is doable, your PC is doable. And it is doable to keep up, with chat or glance back and forth and stuff. But makes it more difficult with just one device, to be honest. That's the downside, but it is something I can interact with viewers with, especially if they have access to a laptop and a phone. But yeah, let me know if you're down, but I mean it's gonna take more than 3, I think, for me to initiate that. And that's if Ty would even do it. So we'll see. I could change the game to Sonic and actually play it a little bit, Sean, if you want to see it. Or wait, well, we could play something else, multiplayer too. What are you playing on?
I'm just chilling on Super Meat Boy.
Yes.
I'll show you a Super Meat Boy.
Oh yeah.
So what you're telling me is that you're playing Gex?
Yes.
Alright. Shit, I just dropped that. Classic. Gex is a classic. Not really.
Wasn't a fan of the original. 2 and 3 were good.
Oh, I don't know. Were those 3D ones?
Yeah.
Like 3 was like the fucking James Bond parody one or something.
Some shit like that. Enter the Gecko, I think.
Yeah, I don't think I ever played them. I remember them.
It was like
I was just trying to think of an obscure game franchise. But I mean, the original Gex is probably better than Bubsy. I don't know. Maybe Bubsy was better. I don't remember ever getting past the first fucking like world, that graveyard area.
Gex. The first Gex was definitely better than the first Bubsy.
Okay. Well,
Bubsy controls
the
fucking,
3D
like,
Gex is definitely
monsters.
better than 3D Bubsy because it doesn't take much to get better than that.
3D Bubsy was like not even a finished game.
That was after fucking Mario 64 came out, and probably Crash Bandicoot.
Unfortunately, a lot of like 2D games that tried to get into the 3D era just didn't really pan out that well. Earthworm Jim was another one that was like the first and the second one were awesome. The third one, when they tried to do 3D, was just kind of
Rayman
Well, I
did
don't
good. If you
think.
guys had ever played that
Oh,
franchise,
Rayman 2, The Great Escape.
I had it on Dreamcast, and that was the best way to play it, honestly. And it was really
Yeah,
good.
it was like that.
It was
I still like
it was a
3D
really
ones
good
a little better.
platformer for the time. Sorry, Sean, were you gonna say something
Yep.
too?
I was just gonna say it was a whole different fucking company for the 3D Earthworm Jim anyway.
Yeah, but it still just didn't pan out as good as it probably should have, just because it was weird. It was just awkward to play.
It was not groovy.
Yeah, but that's like I said, a lot of 2D games that tried to make the jump into 3D just didn't end up working.
Plus, it didn't have Tommy Tallarico. I mean, that's where they really went wrong.
But yeah,
You guys got no comment on that?
I don't even know who that is.
Yep. Me too.
You really don't?
No,
It's actually Steven Tyler's like cousin or some shit.
what does he do?
And he's done a lot of like video game composing and shit, but like more lately, like, have you ever heard of the Intellivision Amico?
Yeah.
He's the guy that started that scam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he's more famous for now. But he was a big part in a lot of fucking games. Possibly even played a part in Metroid Prime, and I'm not sure if that's real or fake. I don't remember. But there's like a 4-hour documentary that has a lot of views, and I think my name's actually read out at the bottom of it because it's one of the few channels that I'm a member of. It's a dude from England or whatever, British dude. But I think like even fucking RTU like streamed and reacted to it and stuff.
Yeah. No, I didn't know who that was at all.
Because I mean, the guy like some of the stuff that he's into video game stuff, but he also has like just for any random stuff, he'll research about fucking, he calls it kick scammers. It's like Kickstarters or Indiegogos or anything crowdfunded that's like obviously a fucking scam, and like he researches it and it like presents all the info really well and stuff like that. So this was that
is that what
plus video games,
is that what that dude did? He was like he did a Kickstarter scam or something?
Yeah, there were multiple they went to multiple different sources. Once Kickstarter wouldn't let them, I don't remember if they did literally Kickstarter. It might have been Indiegogo, but they found another one that they could do crowdfunding, and they got a lot of money. And then and they had like they bought expensive ass offices, and then Tommy Tallarico stepped down, and someone else became the president. But it was apparently his idea after the former owner, or I guess he was owner at the time, passed away. He fucking mentioned it at the dude's funeral. Was talking about this Intellivision Amico thing, And I guess some prototypes exist, but it's just never going to exist. But yeah,
Oh,
but yeah, it's been crowdfunded multiple times, and nothing has ever happened. Besides, now they finally the dude came out with another video too, where now they have it where you can play the games if you have one phone to download an app that can play the games, and then you have to have other phones for each one to simulate the controller of what the system would have been.
so it was for a console.
This is like a simulated console, is what they're trying to
Oh,
make it be. But you need a separate device just to fucking play. You know, like you can't you need you can't have two friends with two phones and play it.
yeah.
And it's just an extra app to be able to play a game that you could play on a phone anyway.
Huh.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid as fuck. And some of the games that they apparently like kind of owned, they've already like sold off to other systems or to PC or whatever that are released. And it might be overpriced, but they're not necessarily terrible. But like they're already selling their properties and stuff. And like the system's never coming out. It is a total scam. They've done
Yeah.
crowdfunding and yeah.
Have you seen any of the ones on the games? There's like 2 or 3 big games that like were Kickstarter scams basically because like they've
Yeah,
never actually come out with the game
I've seen a
like
lot,
all
and
the
there's
way.
multiple systems too. There's like the Kamiko uh, Coleco Chameleon, which is another
Yeah,
old fucking thing trying to be rebooted, like in television.
yeah,
Because yeah, in
but yeah,
television was one of the first fucking video
there
game
was
systems.
there was like a there was like a Survivor game or something that this dude and this team were apparently were making. I can't remember the name of it. You can probably still find it on YouTube though, because I think there's a couple different videos about it. But he's trying to make this game and like he ended up doing a Kickstarter and he, kind of like the dude that you were just talking about. He actually did multiple Kickstarters when they found out, but he did it under like different people. He would like do like fake names and shit and
Yeah,
like
but there is a way.
whatever.
There is a way to find that out. You know.
Yeah, but anyway, long story short, the dude has like
Uh,
basically he's on the hook for probably like around like $6 to like $8 million or something like that in donations that like of like Kickstarter funds and stuff that people have never gotten anything from it. And he was kind of keeping his website up to date for a long time, but like finally it just went silent and like nobody's like seen or heard. And it turns out like when they did digging into it, it's like his company basically like really didn't exist entirely. It was like just like name only kind of thing. And then when they started looking for like people that actually worked for him, they were only able to track down like 4 people. And apparently like it was like a weird like very small pyramid scheme where
wow.
like he kept promising to pay these people for doing this work and he never paid them for any of it. And then like they eventually kind of like caught on and started like stopped working on the game, and that's when people realized that like that's when they he stopped giving updates because there was just nothing to update. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And then eventually he just disappeared and like nobody's heard or seen from him in fucking like 4 years or something like that, and they still don't know where the money is.
Um, spent. Um, you kickstart my heart, Ty.
Tell me something I don't know.
Huh?
I said, tell me something I don't know.
Um,
What the hell was no?
uh, something you don't know.
Slash cheers.
Last cheers. I mean, did you know the square root of 121 is 11?
Well, I mean, who doesn't know that?
I don't know. A lot of people, probably.
Nope. Only Steven Seagal.
All right.
He's the only person that didn't know that.
I mean, I'm trying to think of like one that I don't think I have anything random like crazy high memorized that you wouldn't know without me like getting a calculator and like, did you know that the square root of
You just know that
or that 177 squared is? I mean, there could be one that I could think I could just figure out, but I don't want to fucking sit here and think of math on stream.
Did you know that the square root of my balls is my taint?
I did not. That doesn't really make sense.
Maybe not to you.
Fair.
First grade.
The root of your balls is the root of all evil. Dude, I'm already getting tired.
You're tired.
You're right. I am tired. I'm surprised you're up, Ty.
Yeah, I fell asleep earlier than today, so
Fair. Yeah. Shit, I'm sorry. Getting fucking tired and being bored and shit.
Well, play something.
that's a great question of our time.
Oh no, what?
Philosophers will debate this topic for years to come.
The Lost World Jurassic Park on Sega Genesis? I probably could. I probably
I
could.
always like that one. I always like that one a little better than the SNES one, but
I think there's an
both are
arcade
pretty
one that's
fun.
better, and I don't remember which one's the best. There's some.
Well, I think that if I remember correctly, I think that the fucking SNES one was the one that was based on the arcade version, but I could be wrong.
I believe that Aladdin and Toy Story on Genesis are very, very impressive graphically.
Well, they're also different from the well, I don't know about Toy Story, but I know that
Yeah,
Aladdin,
Aladdin is a totally different game than on Super Nintendo than it is
yeah,
on
for the
Genesis.
most part, yeah, like how it plays
Well,
and stuff.
I also told Sean I was like I could play some fucking Christmas Nights into Dreams. I just need to find. I need to remember where I put my discs because I moved them off the couch when Mila stayed here that one night, like over a year ago or so. Whenever it was, it's been a long time since I fucking played my Saturn. I think it's good to go. Might need to double check the power cord, or just hit the power button and see if it turns on.
Give the old college try.
And give it the old college button try.
I still to this day wonder what the fuck they were thinking when they released the Saturn the way they did.
With what?
I still to this day kind of wonder what they were thinking when they released the Saturn the way they did.
Oh, early when it wasn't at all retailers where they burnt bridges forever with certain retailers, like KB Toys, which I believe doesn't exist anymore. I don't know. But I had fun like playing PlayStation there when I didn't have a PlayStation, playing like Tekken 3 and stuff. I didn't get a PlayStation until it was a little mini PS1s for $99 or whatever, in like 1999 or it was after that because I think I had a Dreamcast first. That was the first system we ever got day one.
Yeah, I don't think the KB Toy Store or Toys R Us exist anymore.
I heard Toys R Us could be coming back, but I think they still at least exist in Canada. We gotta wait.
They
We
really?
gotta wait and see if Sand shows up or if he's awake or. I mean, we can check in with him later. Feliz Navidad, my favorite heathen Hindu ass. Merry fucking Christmas. But
Yeah, I admit I used to like. There was a KB toy store that was like not super far from my house when I was a teenager, and I used to go there and like just look at stuff. Sometimes it was a small one though. It wasn't like a big one, but
this wasn't a
there was
mall, and it was pretty damn narrow, but it went deep. We got a super cheap fucking Atari Jaguar, um, in the fucking later half of the 90s. I mean, they came out in 95. I don't remember how old it was. I don't think they were still releasing games, but they had them super cheap. Even got the fucking CD. I think we have a working CD. Really fucking rare. If it still works. But yeah, Jaguar CD from there. And I just remember they always had a fucking PlayStation kiosk set up, and they didn't never had fucking Sega Saturn, and they might not have even been there when Dreamcast came out. I don't remember. I remember the first time being blown away at a Dreamcast kiosk in St. Louis at a mall there. Not the close KB Toys at that mall. At a smaller town ish. What?
first time we played a PlayStation was back when uh, Blockbuster was still around, and they used to
Oh yeah.
do like way back in the day, whenever the PlayStation came out, I can't remember when it was like 92 or 93 or something like that. They used to do console rentals. You could actually rent a console, like $50 a day or something like that. And
That's
we rented
expensive.
yeah, we rented
No, no, there's no
maybe not
way.
like
There's no
$50 a
fucking
day.
way, dude. 4 days,
Well,
four
I don't.
days, and you could
Okay,
just
first of
buy
all,
an.
I don't remember. This was so long ago. Who
All
fucking
right,
knows? 'Cause who cares?
no, maybe
But
20,
you
maybe
could.
$20 a weekend. I'm just saying 4 days, and you could just buy the console.
Well, no, it wasn't $20 a weekend, but it was a little more than that. But anyway, long story short, fucking we actually the first game I ever played on it was the first Gex because it either came with it or we rented it. I can't remember, but
I remember. I think it was like my mom's first boyfriend after my dad passed away, or something. I don't know. And I don't know exactly what, like how. I mean, yeah, she went to Chicago with him alone, so must have been something. But she let this was before we got a Nintendo 64. I don't remember if N64 was out, but based on the games that we got, I don't think so. She let us rent like instead of just playing like TurboGrafx 16, I think we might have had a Super Nintendo and Genesis and stuff like that. But we were always like a generation behind, and like I said, until we got a Dreamcast. But she let us rent a from just like a mom and pop fucking place, uh, a PlayStation for the weekend, with we had Rayman, the original Rayman, which is a really good platforming game. That was on the Jaguar too. We ended up owning that later, I think, is what it was. So that gives a time frame on the KB Toys thing. Um, uh, and Ridge Racer. I think the original Ridge Racer.
first game I ever owned for PlayStation was the original Twisted Metal because it came with the console when we bought it.
Oh, okay. I want to say there's a third game, but those are the only two that they come to mind. I think those are the only two games that we had. You would think if you were spending that much for the fucking system to give get like maybe more than two, but it's better than one. Like that's kind of a waste of money almost. You run a system in one game.
If you think about it,
You know?
I think it wasn't until like the PlayStation 4 maybe, but like if you think about it, every game console up to like a certain point always came with a game, like no matter what you did.
PlayStation 5 has
Well, you could buy a bundle, but
no. It has Astro's Playroom built into
oh
the
yeah, I
SSD.
mean, yeah, you
No,
kind of call
no,
it.
it literally comes with the game built in.
I know I've played it. I have a PlayStation 5. It's
Yeah,
kind of a game. I mean, it's like a fucking
it's a
child's
game.
game.
I mean, it's
But
still
I mean,
fun. It's a tech demo game, but it's still a game.
yeah. No, I meant like actual game though, like a physical game. Like they all came with one back in the day when you bought a system.
Um,
Like pretty much any system you bought, you get a game with it.
no, that's it's been a while since there's like it was a common thing to have a pack-in game.
Well, yeah, like it's like the probably PlayStation
There's
3.
always options, and there still is options. There's options with PS5 that comes now it's a digital code, so so it's not a physical game, but they've always had that, but it hasn't been to where your only option. I think like it hasn't been since like the 16-bit or 64-bit
No,
era
PlayStation 2 came out.
era.
No, PlayStation 2 came out with Gran Turismo as a fucking came with the console.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean that N64 did.
The last great built-in game was Alex Kidd in Miracle World. Eat my ass.
Built-in. Well, I thought you were gonna go with that fucking Maze Master System game that you don't need.
No, man. Alex Kidd in Miracle World, my friend. Alex Kidd in Miracle World. They remade it for the Switch.
I think I own it.
I
think I own that. I just haven't played it yet. Welcome, Rose. I know it's
sure
not quite there yet, but Feliz Navidad.
Sure, why not? I don't speak Spanglish, but that's okay. I don't know what that means, to be honest. I don't use.
You really don't. Okay.
I've seen it, but I just yeah. I've also been away.
It's just Mexican for. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
I
live in fucking Australia.
I
Mexico.
know.
The closest thing I get to that is the taco shop across the road from me.
Hey, I mean, are they Mexican?
I don't know about that. I know they're South American of some kind.
Well, are they? Is their native language Spanish?
I can't tell the difference between Spanish and Portuguese.
Fair. All right. I was gonna say you could tell them Feliz
Navidad.
Navidad.
Look,
but I don't want you to seem racist. It just means Merry Christmas.
Cool. Appreciate it. It's still Christmas Eve. It's 9:12 on Sunday, the 4th of December, 24th of December, excuse me. Yeah. My kids are asleep. All their gifts are wrapping under the tree. I showered. I didn't die driving. Like, have to do some conversions. Let me. Got to convert to. I have to convert to miles. So. Okay.
I mean, I can try to get a general gist of it.
I'm just going to Google it, my friend. I will just Google shit like that.
It's a lot easier for us to understand.
Yeah, it really is.
And
I mean, it's easier. I'm not smart.
Well, honestly, I mean, I with my current job, like I'm used to. I'm used to having to deal with
400, just under 420 miles. I did each way, so I did.
Nice.
I did your favorite number, Sean, 420 each way. So,
twice 840 miles roughly.
Yeah.
Round trip.
So in
how long? And within a day?
No, I did like so I drove up to my dad's and spent like 2 nights there and a full day, so my kids could have Christmas shit with my dad. But he was like, I'm gonna come and see you guys on Christmas Day. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And then we did the same thing up in Lismore, which is like right up the north coast of my state, and we did 2 nights and a full day, and we went and saw a band on the Friday night and drove home on the Saturday night.
So the worst
on the
was
Saturday.
The worst was like the drive straight home.
Yeah, no, well, nice. We slept. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I
So it wasn't all. It wasn't one like all at once. Okay.
the way home was all in one trip, but not on the way up.
Okay. And
Yeah, so I did that. It was good. There was a truck on fire at the turnoff I
damn.
needed to take off, like, and I had to take. So that was a little warm driving past.
But yeah, no, that'd be like fucking what, like 14 hours if the if you were going 60 miles per hour. What's the average? What do you think
Well,
your
I can
average
only
speed was?
go.
What do you think average kilometers was?
I can only so for me because I don't have a full license. The
Yeah,
fastest I can go on the
I was curious.
freeway. I've only got my provisional license.
Okay.
Is 62.13 miles an hour.
Okay.
Because too many too many
Were you able to go
too many young people
roughly
were
that?
dying. Like too many people without full licenses were dying on the road.
Yeah.
So they restricted the speed, and I can't drive. So I can't drive a car with a turbo, or unless I need it for a job, like in a truck or something. But yeah. So
Were you able to go like close to that speed?
the 63 or whatever, or 62. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
cruise control. I just set that shit and rolled
And
down the freeway.
so like the max speed is higher than that. It just depends on your
Yeah,
license.
the max
Okay.
speed because of is
Well, I kind of fucking like
60, nearly 69 miles an hour, so
okay.
110 k's.
I didn't expect. I don't like. I was gonna say I can like it has kilometers on American cars anyway, so that might be a little bit easier to kind of guess. But
Yeah,
like yeah, if it was roughly 60, that's what I kind of guesstimate anyway. If I think how many hours your trip would be, it'd be
yeah,
over 12 round trip total driving. That's rough.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it was all right. It was like because of the 100 k's, it was more like, and because of the breakdown, like, so like the full trip back was like 9 hours because of that fire on the freeway.
yeah.
So that caused a delay. But that's all right. Shit happens, you know. I got to take the boys to see a band, got a T-shirt for each of them.
Nice.
Myself hung out with my mates. You know how it is, like.
Yeah. I was also kind of curious, like at one point, did your does your license there ever restrict the amount of miles you're able to drive?
No,
Okay,
just
just
the speed.
just the speed. Okay.
Yeah, like so a provisional one license, which is the one before me, and a learner's permit can go. The fastest they can go is like basically 56, so 55.92 miles an hour, which is
Okay.
90 k's. That's the fastest they can go on the freeway because apparently it's an experience. They're not experienced enough.
It's not.
But yeah,
These aren't big increments. That's only 10 miles an hour less than the speed.
yeah, it is. It's
Is that
apparently
the
meant to
max
teach you to
speed?
be the max speed is the 110
I
k's.
don't know what that 10 miles an hour is gonna do if you're already
Look,
going over
it
55.
it feels like a lot when you're driving it, and I've only got a little car.
True, but
Do you know what I mean?
I'm just saying like the accidents, if it's head on or or
Yeah,
someone going the opposite direction, 55 to 65, I don't think makes a huge difference on you living.
I don't know about that. I've not been in any head-on collisions, so
Neither
I
have
don't
I.
plan on being in one.
Like I've had people rear like back into me a couple times, and I don't know, like someone fucking pull out and hit me
I
multiple times. Like most of the
The
accidents have
first
been
time
my
I
fault, at
drove
least. We'll
north
say.
with my kids to see my dad, um, the flatbed truck um, just didn't even look, and because I have to stay because we drive on the opposite side of the road to you, um,
So
and I
you
have to stay
turn
in the
left.
far left.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I have to stay in the far left lane because I was going slow, so I was only going like 90 k's an hour because that's the max I could go. It was like on my first P's, you know what I mean? And I took the kids. and a flatbed truck just started merging over and like ran me off the road. They didn't even look. That was terrifying.
That reminds me of the first time I ever fucking drove when I got a permit. By the way, I was just gonna type it. Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you before. W.J.
Yeah,
Girl Williams, and everyone here. Yeah, like no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean like, but she mentioned it in chat.
And it's 420.
Hey, 420.
come on.
Hey, I
It's
got my.
9:20 here. 9:20.
We're talking Central.
I'm talking Eastern Summertime.
Well, hey, Rose is 420 somewhere, and that somewhere
It's
is here
always
for Sean
4:20.
and I.
It's always 4:20 somewhere, apparently. Ask my dad. It's 4:20 when my dad opens his eyes, and then it's
Sean or Ty has to
4:20
wait an
when
hour.
he
Sorry.
gets out of bed, and then he, it's 4:20 when he sits on the lounge. 4:20 when he drives to town. 4:20 for my dad always. Emphysema don't stop my dad from sucking bongs down.
For that.
Sounds about right.
Christmas.
Oh, Christmas. Gonna look a lot like in fall.
It's summer here.
Around here. No, it was like been like 50 degrees lately. The last couple of days at least. Where I'm around.
It's been cool for summer here. It's been like, let me do some Googling.
It's been
'Cause
2 weeks since you looked
1
at
week
me.
since you looked at
Wait.
me. Huh.
Is it 5?
It's currently 72.14 and it's like 9:30 at night.
Is it Celsius?
Yeah. No, that's in Fahrenheit,
Oh,
sweetheart.
Fahrenheit. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
I
You're in
converted it for
summer.
you.
You're in
It's
summer. Yeah. That
yeah,
would
it's
be damn near
22.3.
boiling, or
It's
closer to boiling.
22.3 currently Celsius.
Yeah.
We had a 38 degrees Celsius day last week or the week before. So it's been all right. It's not been a terrible summer. There's been some fires. There's lots of thunderstorms.
You guys have
It's
fires
fine.
too. This sucks.
Yeah, like
Hawaii
Yeah.
fires, Canada fires.
like bushfire. Oh, you guys call them forest fires, bushfires.
I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. There's different types of trees in Hawaii.
Yeah, there's
But,
different types of trees, but yeah,
yeah.
because I'm not tropical, but
I know it.
same thing.
I didn't know I didn't think it happened that much in Florida or Hawaii, but it always happens around the Pacific Northwest or Southwest. I mean, kind of
Yeah.
area.
You know what? So with the trees in it, which is what gets me about California, I don't know when they planted a bunch of eucalyptus trees, and gum trees, which are Australian natives. That's the wood's really it's really hard wood. But that shit explode, particularly eucalyptus trees. Like they explode when they're on fire because they're full of eucalyptus oil.
Oh damn!
Right.
Well, I know that.
Yeah, and
they all have
gum
sap,
trees.
which is probably
Yeah. No,
too.
you know what eucalyptus oil is.
Not exactly.
But you can use it
But if it's
you can use it
oil, then it's flammable.
Yeah, you can use it like an antiseptic. But yeah, it explodes. The shit they blow up. Like I remember all the bushfires we had here before COVID and all that shit. And Ben, my ex, would call to speak to the kids, and you could hear the trees exploding in the background.
Oh wow,
that's crazy.
Yeah, because they fully explode.
That's
if you ever
insane.
get into woodwork, it's good. The Australian hardwoods are harder than most American hardwoods. Like, if you ever get into woodworking, you want to make a solid table or something. Australian hardwood is really good wood. He's like, it's
I'll
funny
let Ron
because I see.
Swanson know.
Sorry.
I'll let Ron Swanson know.
Yeah, look, I just know because there's some American dude on TikTok that was like, "Oh, look, I chopped all, with an axe and shit," and he's chopping all these American like tree, like blocks of wood up and shit,
Yeah.
going, "Oh yeah, that was so easy," and all these Australians are going, "Bet, you need to go and get an ironwood tree," and like telling him to get all this Australian wood, and he fucking struggled. He was like, "Fuck this."
That's funny. And actually,
'Cause we,
this dude actually in real life, Nick Offerman, does
yeah, I know who Nick
do
Offerman
woodwork.
is,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's an impressive individual. Like he's in real
Yeah,
life, he's a more
I
entertaining
think he's fairly autistic.
version. Well, I mean, he's just a much less dry version in real life of his character on
Yeah,
Parks and Rec. Because he actually does.
yeah.
He can like just he'll
Doesn't he have a
fucking
brewery, like a
he'll build a fucking
microbrewery? Or
he'll fix a bike chain with fucking pieces that he finds around him
yeah,
in the middle of wilderness or something. The dude's ridiculous.
yeah,
Using a rock as a hammer and stuff.
yeah. Why wouldn't you if it works?
Yeah, I mean, props to him. I wish I could do that. That'd be amazing.
You better get on that, Derek.
I'll get on it. Doggone it. And
I
he's a
was waiting
fucking
for it.
an actor.
Yeah.
I can't do any of them shits.
Are you sure? Have you tried, Derek? Maybe
No,
you're not. No, I'm joking.
not really. I don't know, but I really haven't. I did pretty well on the pottery wheel.
Yeah.
It was something that took me like a day or two to actually like. Here's the first day I was like, I don't know, I can't do it. But like then after that, for like the week that we had it or whatever, or 2 weeks or whatever it was, I was fucking like killing it. I felt like I made some pretty decent little ashtrays. Or whatever I could
Nice.
manage to
They're
make.
like, you need to go and throw a pot. So I throw a pot and I get in trouble, fuckers.
Try to make an
'Cause that's what
incense
they
burner.
call it.
Oh,
That's what they call it when you use the pottery wheel. It's called throwing. Like you throw it.
okay, yeah.
My mum really got into that shit when I was young. That's the only reason I know.
It was fun. The few times I did it, and I felt like I caught onto it really fucking quick and did it well.
Probably did.
I mean, I could, my buddy actually is the one who glazed them. I think I have a couple somewhere at my mom's. I have one that like is like think like a UFO, but like it's just like that kind of saucer thing, but like a lot like
Yeah.
fatter, or
Oh,
taller. It wasn't like a sharp edge,
yeah.
but it was like rounded and had like a smaller hole, but it was like
Nice.
it held a lot more than what it looked like. I had something like that, and my buddy like painted it like almost like a silverish color.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and there's just another one that was just like it was a lot thicker, but it was just like a pretty nice looking, like perfectly round fucking multi-purpose, clay thing that's just basically like a tall fucking ashtray is what it ended up being.
Yeah.
But,
You know what I got for Christmas from my dad? A photo of my great grandfather when he used to play like Aussie rules football when he was young and stuff.
yeah,
It's like all framed up and shit.
awesome.
It's a nice sepia one. Like, because my dad knows that I like it. Like, out of like the Australian football, like rugby league, rugby union, AFL, I'd rather watch that shit.
Yeah.
So, and he was like, "Oh, this is your great grandfather." I know because Dad brought me my first camera and stuff. So, yeah, I was like, "Oh, I really appreciate that. Like, it's something that I like."
Yeah.
So I got,
No,
you know,
that's awesome. Well, and I've even seen like my dad as a kid, like from my aunt, just randomly finding a picture and putting up on Facebook and tagging me and stuff like that. Like stuff like that. Some random stuff every once in a while that you don't expect to ever see.
yeah,
From loved ones that you
that's
you
how
aren't
you
able to see, unfortunately.
pants on. It's next to the middle.
Meditate / cheers.
Talent. So this is the photo. That's my great grandfather.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
So,
Yep.
was that a soccer team?
AF Australian rules football.
What's the difference
So
with Australian rules? More
it's
hardcore?
bruh. Go and look up Aussie rules football. Like dudes jump really high in the air. It's rough. It's not like rugby union or rugby league.
Yeah,
Or
I
soccer.
I was almost
It's like
wondering
Celtic
if it was
football. You know what
rugby.
Celtic football is?
No.
Do you know what Celtic football is?
I heard that there's some kind of fucking Italian sport that is like
Celtic comes out of
it's
Ireland
literally
and
like
Scotland.
it's like
that one.
wrestling plus soccer or some shit.
No, Celtic football comes out of Ireland.
Or or like boxing too. Like it's something ridiculous. Like it's literal fighting. So I didn't know. I like that. It sounds Australian more than.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
like y'all like to fight. Even your fucking dingoes like to fight.
Hey,
What?
they'll eat you.
They'll fucking drown you.
I know they will.
Who was it? Was it Eduardo? Or did I just find it myself? That video. It was a fairly long, like short style video of a dude who saved his dog from a fucking kangaroo, and
Yep.
he could have probably
I sent him that.
Okay, yeah, that dude probably could have died really easily, right?
Yeah, they could have.
Got it and drowned. Yeah, that was a stout ass fucking kangaroo. They all are, I assume, at least.
No, like that's a big red kangaroo in that video.
What's that?
So those are massive. Like they get up to like 6 feet tall. That link I put in your chat is some AFL. If you want to have a look at that.
Is what? Okay, hold on. Let me
In the chat, it's a YouTube video of AFL.
Okay. I mean, well, fuck. If it's a fucking claim, I gotta know if I can either get rid of the stream or just.
No, just watch it later. I just put it there for you.
Well, I'm not gonna remember to watch it later if I don't. Once it's
Oh
gone.
well, I can send you a link in PM in a DM, man.
Okay, that's fine.
Actually, I'll just put it in Discord. Just wait.
Well, I still may forget. Like honestly, a DM would work better if you can do that.
Yes, I can.
For something, if I'm not gonna watch it right like immediately, because it could get buried pretty easily in any channel, you know.
Yeah.
Or you can find the lazy's channel, but I'll still probably forget to look there.
Yeah, it's being DM'd on Discord to you.
Thank you. Yeah, I see the notification on my laptop. Appreciate it. What up, Pat? All right, we got another for
Hey, Pat.
We got another possible. Yeah, I should just play something anyway, just to keep me awake. Yeah, Rose, you're helping.
What are you playing?
I was gonna say we got another possible person that I might want to play Jackbox. But Rose, I
Oh,
forgot.
I'm playing Pokemon.
I wasn't expecting you to. Actually, I wouldn't mind playing Pokemon, but I know Sean doesn't really want to play Pokemon or Jackbox.
I'm playing Pokemon Scarlet.
An actual real Pokemon game.
Yeah, I'm just finishing the game.
Nice.
Because I've done all the main stuff. I've got to finish the Pokedex. So. Yeah.
Rose, I didn't know if you were looking at chat, but Pat said hello.
Hey, Pat.
But yeah, also fucking enjoying my time off. I do have some shit to do on Tuesday, but I don't know. I like besides, yeah, I need to be looking for a new place, but besides that, I don't have a lot of shit to worry about right now. It's pretty cool. I'm just enjoying it. What's up, Pat? Like, how you doing? And if you're done with the TV show, you're welcome to join VC as well. Sorry, I've been kind of dominating the chat. Bit like Sean, hi, what's up, guys?
Pat.
Oh, we got Pat here.
Hello.
That was quick. You came before I even fucking finished inviting you.
No,
That's what she said. What? Uh-oh.
wait, can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah, now
Yeah,
you're
just
good.
you're very quiet.
Yeah, you are a little quiet.
Okay.
Hold on.
So,
Wait, are you gonna change it on your end, or should I change? I can change it on my end for the stream's sake. But you're still gonna be hard to hear for everybody else unless they all change it on their end too. No,
Fine.
man. No, I'm fine. Yes, I believe I do know what you were saying, sir. I believe I know what you were saying, sir.
Sorry.
yep. Hello, everybody in the stream.
Oh,
Hello
yeah.
and welcome. I think it's
Hello
like
and
I'm in the
welcome.
stream.
That is much
don't know
better.
where-
I think you are still a little bit quieter than the average bear, but I can change that a little bit on my end. Shit, I already got you 165%. You're above average.
Thank you.
That's how Pat excels. Above average.
We're adequate.
I can't say
You're
the
leaving,
same for
Sean?
below the bill.
Are you leaving, Sean? Is that what you were saying?
Stop
I
using
don't have my
free
headphones on, and there's a lot of noise in like the ceiling fans on, and I'm deaf. Hang on.
Story of my life.
God damn.
I got my fans on. You want
I
me
have
to
no
turn
pants
them
on. What?
I said
Are
my
there your
fans.
are there your only fans that are on?
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
can
only
turn them off.
Sean's.
Like, is that 100% of the fans that you own?
What?
I got some in my living room. I'm in my bedroom right now.
So
joined the PC.
they're not your only fans. Okay, you have other fans.
Yeah.
Okay. See what I was doing there? All right. I don't know.
Yes.
Oh.
That's how celebrities stay cool, because they have many
Boo-boo.
fans.
Because
No, they don't. They have air conditioning units. Who are you kidding?
Central Air.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I mean, I even got that.
No, I don't need. I think there's an air
But-
conditioning unit in the living room here, but I don't even know if it works.
Yeah, Pat, aren't you in fucking like Cali-ish?
Yeah, I'm in Cali.
Okay. Well, I said Cali-ish, just to not completely narrow it down to a state.
Ish.
But I mean the fact that your name, that is your choice too. But you do have shit on your channel that links you to Cali, I believe. Right? I've seen like
Just himself.
I've seen some like chill videos like with some music, and you just like having like a fucking dash cam driving down some Cali streets.
Oh, those videos?
Yeah,
those-
dude.
That isn't my footage.
That's not yours? Okay.
I credit the creator of those in the description.
Okay.
I just thought it'd be cool to have some music playing, like pretend you were on the radio.
Yeah, no, it was actually pretty chill. Like I don't know, like it wasn't something I was like, oh, I can't get enough. But I did watch it for a while. You know, just fucking was like, yeah, this is, yeah. I know you're not like a pothead or anything, but that's good pothead material.
Thank you, Derek.
You're welcome.
I'll try
Yeah.
to make more videos like that in the future. I have a record review video. I'm gonna drop it on Christmas actually.
Nice.
What are you
24
reviewing?
hours.
I have some ideas, but I also need to get Oh yeah, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I just
What are you doing?
I'm not gonna burn any waffles for this Christmas for my viewers.
That's good. But no, what are you
That's a
doing?
shame.
Are you allowed to disclose
Yeah,
that?
that is shameful.
Huh?
What?
What are you doing? What are you releasing on Christmas? Or are you allowed to disclose, or do you want to disclose that? Sorry, Rose
Well,
asked that, and I was fucking saying something else. I'm an
I'm
asshole.
gonna release an album review and a song ranking of like the 8 songs from that album.
Do you not want to say what said album is?
No,
What about the genre?
Metal.
it's like
I doubt that.
it's like blues rock.
Yeah, I was
Hell
gonna.
yeah.
I was gonna say more like something modern with a classic feel. It was what was my guess, which includes blues rock. You know, kinda in a way.
Nope.
Well, no, I mean that in a Vegas, because I know you're a big fan of like older fucking bluesier rock and blue, like just older rock and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Which doesn't mean you're not a fan of new shit, but I figure like some of your new shit that you like would reflect your old influences. Well, I would like what like you enjoy Coheed and Cambria, don't you? Because you can hear some old influences and stuff. I would think,
I
right?
haven't
You haven't? No?
listened to him.
Well, he's actually more influenced by punk, uh, but what
Why I
fucking
like it.
uh Sean, haven't you even given me shit about how Welcome Home sounds a lot like Kashmir?
Good chat, Sean. Good chat.
Something like that. Something like that.
Something like that. Okay, but no, but like that. I'm seriously like, I even saw him on the lead singer and the lead writer of the guitar of the fucking band on Discord, and he was like playing some shit that was his main influences that were like old school fucking punk stuff like that.
Like Anthrax and stuff.
No, like way way more obscure and even probably older than that. Like
Or like
like
Descendants
not
and
like
Misfits.
but not like Misfits, but not like that's too mainstream, possibly even too new. I'm not sure.
Melvins.
The Misfits were from the 70s, dude.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, I know the Misfits is included probably, but that's not like that. This is a way more obscure stuff. I couldn't tell you a single band that he was playing.
Circle
Mm.
Jerks,
But
Descendants.
I mean, obviously, I think even for like just that song "Welcome Home," Zeppelin would be an influence, and his vocal style is reminiscent somewhat of Geddy Lee. He has his own fucking style though. Like same range, same range as Geddy Lee. Different vocal style. Sorry, I haven't even looked at chat. Yeah, you're right. There's not a lot of people here talking about the.
I think I'm the only person in there, and I'm just running it so that you've got your.
Oh no, that was I've read Pat's message after he's here in VC. Are you
Yeah.
don't watch
cool.
television shows?
I'm also watching the stream.
Hey, I
everybody-
appreciate that.
Everybody went to bed about an hour ago, so yeah,
Okay.
there's no more TV.
Gotcha.
I was watching Expedition Unknown before I went to sleep.
Hell yeah.
Or the yeah, Josh Gates.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff right there.
It was.
What's that on?
Which I don't know.
Are you talking cable or is this a streaming service?
This is a cable TV.
Okay, that's a little bit more difficult for me. Although Oh no, I think I can log into my mom's cable, or something. I've done
You know
it
what,
before.
Pat, you might appreciate if you can find it. It was a Kiwi, like it was a New Zealand show called Making Tracks, and the dude like went all over the world and got like so he went to like Jordan and got some traditional musicians in Jordan to play like some of the biggest songs out of New Zealand. It was a fucking interesting. I just thought you, because I know you like your music. It was really interesting, and he went to um, like Lebanon and stuff, and got them to play like a bunch of punk bands and shit, and a bunch of trip hop bands all over the world, done by traditional music bands and shit. It was really cool.
That was called Making
Making tracks.
Tracks.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I don't know where
It
you'll
says
find it. It was on.
I think I actually like almost got in trouble on stream or something from playing this, but you guys ever heard of bass player Davey 504? Sean, you probably have.
Yep, I
Um,
definitely have.
he plays the song Africa by Toto in Africa with a small purple acoustic bass.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty cool. I'd play it, but well, I was probably watching the entire video at the time. I was pretty ignorant back then. Probably even full screen too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. Also, like I mean, similar type thing on guitar with more tapping and stuff. And the same song by Andy McKee on acoustic guitar. Pat, have you seen this? You heard about this? You heard about this?
Nope.
Oh my god. Leave and check it out. Or no, I'm just kidding. No, you can stay here and just like mute yourself and watch it if you want. He has a couple vidges. One's with like a multi-scale fan fret acoustic. It's very impressive though. The dude is he's amazing.
What was his name?
Andy McKee.
Okay, I'm gonna write that in the chat.
I appreciate the grift. I mean,
Like-
I can find a specific fucking video and post it in the chat if you want.
I'm gonna.
But it's just the song.
read-
It's the
I'm gonna come
Africa
back to the
Toto.
stream.
Is just, but I mean, he does some other amazing things. That's just like that's a good one to see what he does. Sorry, go on.
Put it in the chat or the
Yeah, and that's how you spell it.
YouTube videos.
I don't think, huh?
Put it in the YouTube video stream so that I could come back to it later.
Okay. Or I don't even know which one I recommend, honestly. Maybe the newer one is better quality, and he lost a decent amount of weight too. He looks better, got a better guitar. He's upgraded it with his body and his guitar.
Oh shit, it's
Oh,
upgrade.
Oh shit, it's upgrade. I don't even have my soundboard on. I have you all here for that. Know what I'm saying?
Sound familiar?
Sorry. I'm playing
Should.
the game. Should.
Should.
Speaking of, where is Eli?
Good question.
I need about 350.
Either lurking, sleeping on the toilet, or doing something else is my guess.
His wife.
Or all of the above.
At the
At the
same
same
time.
time.
I mean,
Really?
something else is a pretty broad thing. So I think that covers every fucking possibility. But yeah, you can throw that all
Think-
in too.
I think Eli had his daughter's like teenage friends over, so he's trying not to
Yeah,
wake
that
them
was
up.
that. Yeah, that when I was speaking to him last night, same thing. I was like, "Stop being a bitch."
Oh my god, I'm in hell.
Mm-mm.
Sorry,
Say.
isn't that called America?
Oh goodness. Grab it.
Yeah, guess I could play that Sonic game or something.
Ooh, shiny. Sorry.
Well, tell Shani to fucking come here.
I said shiny, not shiny. Shiny.
Okay. Well, I mean, even if you did
Thank
say
God.
shiny and she
Take
don't want to come
Pokemon.
here, it's fine.
Playing
I'd only be a
Pokemon. I
little
just came
better.
across a shiny in the wild. She's been busy.
Yeah, I understand. I have to. I feel bad.
So I think she's in,
I've been responding to people as fast as I wanted to.
I think she's interstate.
It took me like a day or almost like damn near it to realize that fucking Isla falsely said happy birthday to me like on the wrong day, and then realized later that it wasn't my birthday.
It's still a funny ass game.
Didn't you say it too? Like within like a
Yeah,
minute.
because I just assumed that like yeah,
It
sure,
was
why not?
right.
And then
Yeah.
I wished.
I don't know why she.
I wish
I don't remember what she said when she was like, "Oh, sorry," and I was like, "I didn't even know." And then I saw on Discord as well. She mentioned Facebook, but anyway.
Yeah, we all know your birthday, Derekuda. April 20th, 1899.
Right.
Just saying.
Nah, dude. 1869, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I need
That's what I'm
about
I need
talking
about
about.
350.
42069, bud. That's my fucking debit pin is 42069.
right, go rob him for the $5 $350 he's got in his bank account.
Yeah, you just gotta find the machines that let you put in 5 digits. No, I'm not as dumb as the guy whose likeness is in the fucking thumbnail to show his own fucking card number and shit on stream.
God, he's a moron.
Yeah, I was gonna say like fucking Eli was trying to warn him at the time. And he was like, dude, everything's cool, blah, blah. And he just like kept showing his fucking card. Probably he might have showed everything with the back 3 on the back, but I'd almost say that because it's funny, but I'm not gonna. That's
Do it.
that's
Do it
TMI.
anyway.
That's TMI. No, sorry. It's not. It's
Do
not.
it anyway and sell his
I could
information on
say
the dark
it's
web.
420, but it's not.
Do it anyway and sell it on his information on the dark web.
How much you sell for it? Were you sure?
You know how to get on the dark web, right?
Can I sell my own information and actually profit?
Just turn the screen off.
Turn the screen off. What? It's still going on with the computer. You just can't see anything.
Makes it dark then,
The
doesn't
screen
it?
has nothing to do with shit.
You missed the joke, Derek. You missed the joke. It doesn't
You're
matter.
right. I'd zoom. I'd do it like properly, but I'd probably end up spilling fireball over myself. Slash cheers, bitches.
Slash cheers.
Last cheers, not drinking.
Well, it's still, yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
me neither.
No, my kids are here. I don't drink when the children are here. Because I don't have to deal with hangovers around them and they're very loud.
So wait, is it what almost 6 p.m.?
Me? No, it's
Yeah.
5 to 10 at night.
Huh? Oh, 5 to 10. Oh,
5
I'm
minutes.
sorry.
Yeah,
God damn it.
yeah. And it's Christmas Eve.
6:16. Or no,
I'm gonna hop out the chat for like 2
17.
seconds because I
Sure.
think my computer might crash.
Alrighty, we'll see you in a
Oh,
bit.
well, that's no fun.
Bye.
Enjoy. I mean, lick my balls. I
All
mean,
right,
what?
I'll be back.
You didn't
All right.
ask
All right,
nicely.
see you guys then.
I see it. I'm sorry.
You've got to ask Pat nicely.
That was rude. I apologize. Even though he can't even hear it. I'll apologize when he gets, but I
Maybe,
don't know.
maybe
Do I
ask.
have to
Maybe
apologize? He laughed.
no.
Yeah. I don't,
Just ask
I don't know
nicely
an
next time. He
apology.
might
I
do
didn't
it.
even mean it. Sorry, what?
Maybe ask nicer next time. He might do it for you.
True. Oh no, fucking California's
Say,
not
say
super
please.
close. Not super close. I'll have to ask him
Say
nicely the
please.
next time I see him in person, which would also be the first time I see him.
Exactly.
I mean, he does have a pretty mouth.
He's very young, Derek.
Huh?
He's very young.
Also, completely legal.
I know.
Like,
Still very young.
but still not even barely legal. You know?
He's like 21.
Yeah, I know. But that's like barely legal is only like a 1 year window, I think. So he's like 2 years
Yeah.
past barely legal. He's like full grown adult. I can drink even if I served in the military and couldn't drink for 3 years. He's that kind of adult. Like, oh, I could have bought cigarettes. What was it? I don't know, 5-10 years ago, because I was 18.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah,
about 22 years
I
since
was
I was
just,
legally
I
able
don't
to
even
buy
know where.
alcohol and cigarettes.
What's that? Yeah, I don't know. I was
22 years.
I was long-windedly getting to the fucking fact that it changed from when I was a youth and I was 18 and was like, yes, I can get my own cigarettes finally, not have to be paranoid. And then fucking at some point after I turned 21 or whatever, it changed to 21. Like, man, that's gotta fucking suck if you like if you're like 18, 19, 20, or like whatever age, or you had just turned 18, or you're almost about to turn 18, and then you're like, fuck, I gotta wait another fucking 3 years, or you get that shit stripped away from you. That's fucking stupid. And you could fucking end up going to fucking Iraq or something at that same age.
Yeah, that blows me away. That blows me
Yeah,
away that you can go to war, but you can't buy cigarettes and
I
alcohol.
know.
If you're going to go to war, you need that shit.
Yeah, that was all that was fucking all war. Like, yeah, they dropped in fucking Lucky Strikes, which is what I smoke. I just don't have it on me to show. But yeah, like, what the fuck? It's just bullshit. What's up, Dr. Jargons or Dr. Studies?
Welcome back, Pat.
But yeah, no, yeah, that's, and they don't like grandfather you in as like if I did, it's just so weird. Like that would piss me off so bad if you had it and then, you know, fuck you, you gotta wait 3 years. Would have been better in Prohibition.
I'm going to go to bed because it's 10 o'clock at night and my kids will be up early in the morning because it's Christmas. So I'll catch you
Oh
guys later.
yeah, it's late Christmas Eve. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know that.
Like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, catch us later.
All right,
Hey,
Merry Christmas.
what, Sean?
And Merry Christmas.
I said, take it easy. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, don't know
You
if I'm gonna.
too. Merry Christmas, kids.
Yeah, Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to your kids as well.
Yeah. All right, cool. They're asleep.
Love
Bye.
you.
Later.
Oh, I
Love you
know,
too.
but
Bye.
Yeah.
love you. Good chat. But, what's everybody up to?
Poop my pants.
Poop pants.
Poop my pants.
You sound like Rod Stewart, sir.
How'd you go?
Huh?
Said, how'd you
Titties.
go?
I don't know. Because I'm the grift that keeps on giving. I don't know.
Living the grift that keeps on grifting.
Yeah.
The gift that keeps on grifting. Is that the way to say it? I mean, should we double dip on the word grift?
I mean, gifting and giving are pretty much to not mess with each other.
I mean, I'll double grift all day long if it'll make me money. If it makes my wallet grow bigger. Fuck yeah. Look at me sounding all cocky with my $0 an hour I've been making on my stream. Oh, by the way, did anybody else know that
I need about 350.
the or $350? I mean, wait, is 300 the max, or is it 5? God damn it! I would feel so fucking bad if someone donated the maximum amount. I know that I only have like 2 views right now, viewers, but like I would feel so fucking horrible if someone donated like $500 to me right now. And if they did the fucking like, I think it's unlimited through the fucking PayPal one. I was seriously fucking like. Actually, maybe humbly, I would still feel bad, but be like, yeah, I just double shilled by mentioning the PayPal one.
Because
Was that
somebody
subliminal?
must
Sorry.
really not want your dick to be cut off.
Well, I never agreed to that this stream. And who was that saying?
You're stuck with it.
Was that saying? Was that my buddy Abdul? I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I'm
my gosh! It's Eli Clark.
He's here.
Oh, Eli has arrived. Eli has arrived. Are you on the toilet, or can you join voicemail, or I mean, voice chat? Oh, remember voicemail? That shit was cool.
You've got mail.
You was sick. I was. Yeah, it's improper English when I say was. I'm glad you're not sick anymore, since that was past tense. You just woke up. You're welcome in VC if you feel well enough to do so. But yeah, appreciate you, Eli.
I woke him up.
What'd you do? Like text him or something?
I kept spamming the
You
chat.
did. You did. What?
No, just
Yeah, you can't spam my YouTube chat. Or fucking yeah. I guess you could like, if you know that he has notifications on, you could like keep adding him on fucking Discord chat, I guess, you know. That's more of a forum type style. Like New Age forums is what I think of Discord as besides the voice chat, you know.
I kept hitting the Eli soundboard thing.
I take a look at my enormous penis.
There we go.
That's for you and your giant dong, bro. You said you just woke up, right? Oh wait, oh never mind. Oh, there's the You know we love you. Happy Christmas Eve morning. I hope you have the moistest, the most moist of holidays. Last cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers for beers. You're about to smoke some crack? Oh, dude, god damn it.
What?
You should have, if you knew that before you went to sleep, you should have fucking gotten a hold of me. You could have, like, texted me, and I would have been there right now. We could have live streamed the whole thing, dude. But fuck Rushi's fucking meth pipe.
I'm doing the crack stream.
In the crack stream. Actually, I got a fucking stream pulled up, ready to fucking go of Ruski. Sean, are you ready for it? If I did it?
I'm good on that shit, man.
Okay. I don't have to do it right now. Or necessarily at all. Or I could do it later. There'd be a Christmas special. Or I could just stream snipe his Christmas special. Because it's gonna be a shit show.
Oh, damn. Sorry.
If Risky isn't synonymous with a giant shit that hurts your asshole and feels like it's covered in fucking glass shards stuff.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, that's Urban Dictionary. It rhymes with Dookie. Kinda. Dooski. It's close enough. If you're gonna say I gotta take a big old dooski, you know, and it probably goes to the like as far as if you actually said, yeah, I gotta take a fucking big old rooski. You know, everyone's just gonna know exactly what you're talking about, even if you have no idea who this fucking you know, extremely fucking focused-eyed individual that always knows what he's talking about. Yeah, if you would know, no idea who it was. What's that?
Because he went to college.
Oh, yeah. I mean, actually, at first I was at first
went to college.
Huh? What's that?
No, else went to college.
Who?
My mom. Oh.
Hey-o.
Who was that?
Yeah.
Who'd you say?
My mom.
Your mom? Yeah, yeah.
Dakota? Yeah.
My mom did too. Dude, actually, like, yeah, like one of the like proudest things of my heritage. My dad, he tragically passed away. I think it was like 38, and I was like 5, or probably like I don't even think I turned 5. Yeah, that was damn near there. But on he was like the first in his family to go to college, and he was working on his doctorate while teaching at a college with his master's degree, his MBA, when he got diagnosed with cancer. So I mean, I, I'm living up to that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. F's in the chat for me. And that's my childhood too. Like that, honestly, that's my hero. That's what I want to live up to. That's what I want. That's who I want to make proud, even if he's no longer around. You know. And damn
What
it, now I'm
Eli
getting
said.
a little fucking emo.
What Eli
I swore I
said
wouldn't cry. What?
in the YouTube chat.
No, but like yeah, it is kind of like yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it sucks that I lost my dad, but I'm also like, yeah, that's the fucking shadow I need to try to fucking do, but keep up with. Sorry, I'm getting all emo. I mean, I'm Cody. I have friends. I'm sorry.
Gay.
That was mean, too. Because I've seen like troll videos of people doing that fucking bull. What I miss? I'm sorry. You got the pipe. Oh, you know he has the pipe somewhere, or he knows where. He knows whose pipe it was at least.
It was his pipe.
More likely. And then he just has an empty weed pipe that he just lights it puts a lighter to, and doesn't smoke anything. Or does he actually blow out any smoke? Maybe he's just getting a little bit of resin. But no, you're not going to hear anything risky.
Yeah.
I don't allow him to be in chat. I mean, honestly, if he tried hard enough, he could sneak into fucking VC probably, and I would allow it for a while. Well, I mean, honestly, I'd probably allow it way longer than he would want to be here. Q-tips. I got Q-tips, bruh. But I don't have a gag ball. I could use it. Merry Christmas. But you went to college too. Learned a few things, but mostly needed that piece of paper to get your foot in it. Yeah, it does help sometimes, but honestly, a good percentage of people can't even use a degree for shit. Like I'm actually changing career path with that really has very little to do with what my degree is in. But yeah, like fucking risky is just like so overly just like blah blah blah. I have a degree. Yeah, like part of me considered about getting my master's, and I was like, well, I mean, honestly, I could if I made enough and could afford it, I could just go online and get a fucking doctorate, just to say I did get it. But still, I'm still gonna be like, well, my dad didn't have internet to be able to fucking get all these answers, and he didn't have the option of doing this shit online, even though he was like a pioneer with like computers back in the day. Like he had like the early online like before dial-up was a thing where you went through like the cable line or something where you could like get like text news, weather, stocks, shit like that. I forget what it was called, but there was like a box it was totally free once you buy the box. like the earliest form of the internet. And I think my dad actually programmed like a dating service computer thing that he did with his buddy for a couple years. Like, on top of all that shit, he was like, he had so many hobbies. He owned like some very nice guitars and wrote his own music and played guitar and sang and shit. Fucking had a very nice VHS tape recorder for the time period that probably over $1,000 or something. I don't know. Hey, what? Yeah, what's up, guys? Sorry, I need to. Home a lot. 231. I know that guy. Oh, comes a lot. 331. Yeah. That guy. We all know him. Yeah, that's the only masters I got is the Masters Baitons. No, I'm saying, yeah. God damn.
Go away, Baton.
Yeah, you still have to train. You still have to train on any job, and like they're taking me with fucking like about 8 years experience in a more logistical type planning type job for the supply chain. They're letting me do this because that's not because of the degree. The degree got me the experience. The experience, even though it's not related, got me this job. If that makes sense. And I went to economics not thinking I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be fucking supply chain planning stuff, dealing with logistics and all this bullshit and blah blah blah. That wasn't I didn't even think about what type of jobs I'd be doing, and I wasn't happy with them, to be honest. I'm glad I'm able to branch out, and I still probably wouldn't be able to do that with the degree I have, to be honest. So I am grateful that I have the degree and the experience, and I had done at least a little bit of sales, and like I think I mentioned like or that they had like a decent like a little role playing thing that like scenario that I think went pretty well, or I mean obviously it went well enough. I don't know if you heard that like Pat, like, well, your so it doesn't really matter, but just like the guy that was above the hiring manager, when I gave the 5% discount, I was like, yeah, it's like if you buy 20 cases, you get one free. He was like, as many of these I've heard, I've never heard that. So at that point, I felt pretty good about it. Not that I was like, yeah, I'm getting this job, but it was like that was a good interview,
Hell yeah.
Not that this is a sure thing, but damn, that went pretty damn well. Because I honestly didn't. If it went for a sales job, considering the shit I've done for my past, yeah, I didn't have high hopes. And I was the first person that they actually even wanted to interview, like to schedule. I had a whole open schedule for when the guy was going to be there. Go away, I'm masturbating. Sorry, I'm slow on chat.
What the hell's Elon saying?
Yeah, economics subject is fun, but some of the stuff that you do with like, I mean, like I'm a supply planner currently, and for the next, I don't know, like 16 days or something. Um, and obviously, and I was like, yeah, I didn't think I'd be in supply chain. Oh wait, economics is nothing but supply and demand. Derp. Like, yeah, of course. That's what I end up with in. But now I'm kind of like, I mean, I'm still a part of it with the new job, but it's vastly different, and that's what I think I'm gonna like. You're rubbing out. Wait. Oh, your eye went wonky while you were rubbing one out. What the fuck? I can see both sides of your living room at the same time. Should you go in what in me? What? What does that even mean? Oh, go into your living room? You might hit your head right in between where you think you're going straight into it. If both eyes are wonky, you know? Is that what the situation is? This is important. Okay, a couple smacks. Okay, never mind. You're good. Wait. If only old Johnny boy had that fucking luxury. Here's Johnny. Hey,
Oh Jesus.
oh God. That's a good idea. Throw him into that scene. Make the whole movie with him.
I think Eli has done that with the when Jack Nicholson gets frozen at the end.
Probably.
He put Ruski in there.
I'd believe it.
I think
Yeah, I think so. I think I remember seeing
I
that.
think his eyes are already like that.
Yeah,
Jack
whatever the
Nicholson's
fuck.
frozen.
I don't know how you guys could. I guess you could see that. Whatever. Bless yours. Click it a clank.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers, Pat. Happy apple juice day. What? That's wrong.
Oh,
I mean Christmas.
I just got my. Oh, I have my water now, because I'm in my bedroom. I got something to my side.
Actually, I'm really
Yeah, but
disappointed in
just
myself.
drink
I
apple
haven't gotten
juice.
any apple cider. I love apple cider so much. It was like my favorite drink ever. It's not anything I even fucking. I've tried mixing it. Like, if you mix Fireball with apple cider, like, I mean, it sounds good on paper, but goddamn, that's way too much sugar.
I wouldn't know.
I know you wouldn't, but apple cider. Are you familiar? Do they have that on the West
Yeah,
Coast? Okay. Yeah, it's delicious, isn't it?
I've played.
Well, I mean,
I
like,
played beer
Simply
pong
Apple
and
is the
like
closest
that.
thing you can get to that. That's all year round, and you can get anywhere. Sorry, what did
I
you say?
played beer pong. I played beer pong and we used apple cider. This kind of,
Cider pong.
yeah.
I like
I
it.
was for someone who ironically
Shit.
doesn't drink. I won beer pong.
Well,
Like I
yeah,
beat out
I'd
like
want
12
the
of my friends
soberest
in a tournament.
person there as my teammate, too.
Yeah. I know it's like I'm a teetotaler, so it's like I didn't even drink.
If you ever got frozen anyway, I hope they have a Raging Horror on. Same. I don't want to say just like it'd be probably. I mean, if Frozen, it might be an innie, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, like it's cold. That sounds cold, you know. Unless you happen to freeze alive while aroused, that'd be the way to do it. That's the best way. Like whether you're a shower or a grower, it doesn't matter. In that case, if it's cold, you want to have a fucking raging fucking boner. If I my dying wish, if I was to die by freezing to death, would be Viagra. Eli, you know what I'm saying?
Just chop your dick off.
Chop your dick off, or maybe that Bluetooth shit. Wait, why would I chop my dick? What? Why did I just say in passing? Chop my dick off? Like no. I tried that
$7,
Bluetooth
everyone,
shit.
and Derek Uda doesn't cut his dick off.
I mean, yeah, I'd live stream it. Watch my channel die before I die. While somehow Ruski lives. I don't know. Well, not his life. I don't wish death on him. I mean his channel and his platform of nonsense and abuse.
Yeah, I let myself out the boom boom room, Eli. I fell asleep on Derek Uda's stream yesterday. God damn.
What do you mean? If I know it's not another country, but I mean like Eli, don't you have Hardy Star instead of Carl's Jr.? I mean, there are some differences, you know. Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah. Your PP is always small in the cold, but if you're able to get a raging fucking boner, it's, I mean, maybe it's not 100%, you know, your top game, but it's way more flattering than a flaccid cold dick. You know,
And it's fine. Just take like 50 good kills. It's fine.
right? I mean, I don't know how many boners I've gotten in like below freezing temperatures.
4.
4? Probably. But I'll go with that. Yeah. But yeah, I would still rather it be one of those 4 times at the point when I freeze and stop moving and my dick stops moving, whether it be from blood or will or boner or placidity. No, we do not. What? Do I need to scroll? I hate that damn heart. Little emoji things. Unless if people hit them a lot and it helps my channel. But I don't see people hit anything, so let's not be there. Hold on. No, we do not. I don't even remember what that's a response to. God damn it. Whatever. We do not what? I know we got one thing in common. We can both play bass. I know you're better than I am. I know it.
You just start throwing down like Victor Wooten. And shit,
Exactly,
no
dude.
problem.
Dude, honestly, I swear to God, like this is like that is a fucking bit. I'm just fucking joking. but there's this dude. I gave him fucking free bass, but I let him borrow my 6-string behind me, and this dude had like just by ear and just like like well yeah like big disclaimer, big surprise, big twist. The dude's black. But yeah, like it was just like fucking. I've been playing for like I don't know how many years because I've been playing for like almost 20 years now, or over 20 years or something. But like this was a long time ago. It was like close to like the fucking ghetto side of the place I grew up in, and I think he might have been in like a halfway house or something actually. And I went up in his place once. I let him borrow that 6-string, neck through, string through. It's been altered to where it's only passive now, but it did have like a push pull switch for active passive pickups. There's an issue with the pots or something. But yeah, I let him borrow it, for months, and he was a really cool dude, and he was uh very honest and like about it, and like it was very appreciative, and like it was just through a good buddy of mine. I played my buddy's music some on this on my channel during streams because I know I'm not gonna get any kind of ID copyright issues. I think it's actually my most played. I put one of his songs on repeat, most played song on Spotify because I did it on Spotify on a stream. So it just fucked up my whole Spotify year review. Skewed it off. But anyway, end of the story. Yeah, the dude was like, I think I just like dropped it off, and then at one point I just like I don't know if I just like visited with him or if it was when I was like picking it up, but he just like fucking started like slapping like fucking Victor Wooten, and I was just I never heard him play. I had been playing for fucking years. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you are the stereotype, sir. Positive stereotypes are racist too, but he was a reason that is a stereotype. Perfect pitch, I guarantee it, and just yeah, ridiculously good. Just slapping natural. Like honestly, the technique of slap is I feel like I've gotten a really good fucking finger picking technique on any fucking bass. I've made my I've made my own technique to where I don't need to rest on anything. That's my technique, basically. And I can move it wherever the fuck I want. You know, it's just resting thumb, but I'm not putting pressure on anything. But yeah, slap is fucking difficult. But yeah, dude blew my mind. You know, I was like, dude, I'm sorry, man. I need to get this bass back, but I had like a cheap like fucking I don't know. Like at one point, like I got a little bass amp, little Marshall 30-watt one, back behind that chair with that fucking Kirby fan and McDonald's Mario Kart thing and the old ass vintage beer cans. Yeah, behind that there's a little Marshall, which I thought was a weird Marshall bass amp, but it is a Marshall bass amp. because I think that's the same brand as Ampeg. But anyway,
I'm gonna be in the YouTube chat.
what's up?
'Cause,
Okay.
yeah, my brother told me to keep it down in here.
I
So I'm gonna
apologize.
get
but-
off the call.
All right. I mean, if I'm being loud, you could turn the volume down. I
Nah, I'm
apologize.
gonna leave the chat.
All right, I apologize, man. Hey, Merry Christmas if
Nah,
I don't
you're all
talk to you.
good. I'm gonna be in the YouTube stream.
I know. Well, I mean, I can't say Merry Christmas to where I can actually hear your voice
Oh, all right.
necessarily, unless I talk to you before, or whatever. Love you, buddy. Have a good one. Uh-oh.
Merry Christmas, Derek and Sean.
You as well. God bless us, everyone.
Ty's here too.
I
Or
am the
what? Ty, you were saying something? Sorry.
Nothing, yeah.
Merry
But
Christmas,
oh,
Ty.
Merry Christmas.
All right, but I'll be in the YouTube. Thank you guys.
Love you, buddy.
Peace.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, Ty! I thought you started to say I am the come Lord or something.
No,
Okay,
I was saying I'm about to hop off myself though. I'm falling asleep.
fair enough. Have a good night.
You too. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
All right. Shit. I was. Oh yeah. No. Just to end the story though. So yeah. I got the 6-string bass back, and I had a real cheap bass. I don't think I had anything to do with that amp. Like I got a 30-watt amp for $30 with that. But this is just a real cheap bass that I had like a trade or something. I don't know. Something I got super fucking cheap. And like a generic fucking P bass or something. And I was like, hey dude, like I'm sorry, I need to take, but you can just have this. Like especially once I knew how good he was. I think I had heard him, or I think my buddy had like jammed with him before, like with my bass or something. Like this dude is fucking. I was like, oh, okay, this dude deserves to have an instrument if he's something like that. And now I'm like, shit. I wish I knew the guy still. I'd fucking take some vidges of him, put it on the YouTubes, make some dollars off of being a nice guy and giving him a bass so he can learn in 3 seconds. and because that's what he did. No, no, he deserves to make the fucking YouTube dollars if that was the case.
You're a YouTube dollar.
Your dollar is a
You told your ass.
tribute. What?
You're a face tube.
He was upset I did it to him? What were you talking about? You see me slapping too? I'm not good. This dude, like, just inherently was amazing, and like, it's just like everything he did. It was just so fucking good. Yeah, you can say it's racist. I told you I was joking about it initially, but I was like, well, here's a story that doesn't support it not being racist, because here's something that supports a positive racist thing. Yeah. Doesn't count going when I give him something. Did he? What did you talking about? Did he become free? What do you mean become free? Was a halfway house? I hope so. Like you mean like to like live wherever he wants? I hope so. I don't remember the exact situation, but like no, yeah, the base I gave him was free. I gave him a free base. But just the initial base, like I trusted the guy enough to give him a much nicer 6-string bass, which is a lot harder to learn and play on initially. And I gave that to him, or well, didn't give that to. I loaned that to him And specifically, like, it was not like, hey, this is a gift. But the last one, I specifically mentioned this gift. You can keep this because I had enough fucking bases. I still have enough bases, but this is cheaper than any base that I own currently. Honestly, it was just something for him to play, and like even decent cheap bases. I mean, this might be just a hair below the grade of the Ibanez that we got in Florida, Sean. No,
Sure.
you dying? No, it was like it wasn't anything. It was a decent base for him to still have, but it wasn't. And the one I had, like, for what it was like a $400 base, but it was a neck through fucking uh string through bridge, fucking 6 string. Actually, no, that one's not behind me. I think that's in a gig bag or a case somewhere. I got my same type thing, 5-string fretless. What's behind me? Looks very similar.
Yeah. Bro, yeah, I think I'm gonna roll out. We're coming up on 6 in the morning, and I ain't slept for shit today.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't stay online. Even though I'm like, well, why not start playing a game?
Yeah,
Actually,
I'm off anyway.
now you mentioned something. I did get beat in a math competition by an Asian. I also had someone rear end me that happened to be Asian. Both I thought were ironic. I'm not trying to, like, you know.
No racist.
It was Dr. Dragons that brought that up, but I can come up with all kinds of racial examples. Yes, I don't know. This is just a coincidence, I swear.
I'm gonna hop off, but you guys have a good day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
All right,
Yeah,
Merry
you
Christmas if I
go.
don't talk to y'all before then.
You too.
Merry Christmas.
All
Love
right, Merry
y'all.
Christmas. You too. Talk soon.
Oh yeah. Imposters, stereotypes. And I'm not saying that's even. I mean, like there could be a higher percentage of certain things. But there's plenty of Asians that are shitty at math. Well, actually, damn it, I need to go to sleep too. But I do have an idea. Damn it, I'm doing this. We can at least get some audio going here on it. No one else want it.
Merry
Hey,
Christmas.
Risky joining the
Eve.
stream earlier.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Good to see y'all. Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Who has the loud sound? Because whenever they mute, like, I feel like it gets so quiet that y'all can't hear me.
It's probably
Okay.
we're trying to be
Well,
respectful.
anyway, so I invited Ruski. I sent him a text today saying, hey, I don't hate you. You know, I don't want any problems with you. I just didn't like what I saw. And so anyways, he felt the same way, and we were just mutual friends. We want to be friends. We wanted to talk. I said, I invited him to come on my show tonight to answer some questions or to address what I saw. And he was gracious enough to accept. So he's here for that. Mosh is here?
Yeah.
See him?
I'm here.
Damn it! I don't.
Just so you back up.
Brewski?
I'm not
Did I
Yeah.
say it
work
right?
very well.
Yes. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Hold on. I was just getting myself set
Can
up.
you hear me?
Oh,
Dave Brown?
I hear you.
Hello?
We all hear you, I think.
I can't hear y'all.
watch how big of a shit show this is.
You can't hear us?
Oh, shit, that's loud. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, good night, all. I love you all. Sorry about the shit show ending. Just kind of curious how bad this is gonna go.
Yes, Dave.
Yes, yes. Hi, Alice.
Mm.
Hi.
Oh, good to see you.
You can? You hear me?
Yeah.
How
Yes,
come
we can
everybody
hear
else
you.
answering me?
We
We hear you.
You do not hear us?
I don't think she hears us.
Can you hear us?
Oh,
We
I just
hear
can't
you.
hear y'all.
God.
Oh, okay.
So loud.
Okay, so I can't hear y'all. Okay. I'll be right back.
Get me good at using streamer mode.
I don't know how to do this on a phone. Oops.
Yes,
Sorry,
yes.
Alice.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
I do it like that.
Fail.
Parents are gone. Let's entertain the show ourselves.
I'm trying not to take my eye off the birdie. Dave. Uh,
Dave's thinking about that bubble bath yesterday.
Oh. I plead the fifth.
He's like, the birdie's in front of me now.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Risky?
How you doing?
Fine.
How's it going, Dave?
It's going.
All right. You wire?
Wow.
One second.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we couldn't hear you before.
I
Can
just
you hear
Can you hear us?
yeah, I can hear y'all now.
Okay.
Okay.
What, I got 382
I can
notifications?
figure it
I
out.
don't know.
I'm really smart, but sometimes I'm not the brightest bulb in the shed. So did I get it
YouTube?
right?
I don't
Lucy?
know. I don't even know what that means. I got a lot of places I'm subscribed to.
Yeah, you got it right.
Okay.
What am I trying to do here?
Thank you.
My camera.
Oh,
Oh,
put
yeah,
a
there it
mask
is.
on.
Move it up.
Did I see Cowboys
There we
Mosh?
go. There we go.
Hey, Cowboys Mosh. Alice is louder.
I mean,
I'm
you know,
on my cell phone.
this seems fine. Like, the switch isn't even on, so.
Okay, so do you want me to start, Ruski?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like perfect.
Okay, so okay, so when I went in
I'm
your
sorry.
chat one day, well, actually,
All right.
no, I've seen a person's number posted on your chat before. So that wasn't the first time I've seen that. But hey, Andrew the Giant. I got sent a picture of
Just imagine the doxing
a certain
immediately.
person's
Good
breasts
for
as
her.
your profile pic. And I was just wondering why did you do that? Because as much as I don't care for that person, I've had something similar done to me. So I just can't support that.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna address everything, and hopefully my long statement covers your next 5 questions. So I'll just go through.
It's my favorite heathen Hindu ass.
Or try
Merry
to get it.
fucking
I don't know if it's gonna work or
Christmas.
not, but,
Love you. Love you saying you're awesome.
So last night I had an epiphany, and it's kind of funny that you
Merry Samus.
contact me out the blue, and you did today. So I was doing a lot of thinking, a lot of about my last couple of weeks actions. Period.
But contact
I
out of the blue.
was
I thought he had this scheduled
extremely hurt. And I gave
for
the
like a day or two,
whole
even though she had it titled
reason on
Saturday
why I
Night
did what I
Hangout
did
Open
on Triple
Panel.
T's. I don't think
That's
I
why I
chose
knew it
to
wasn't going to
explain
last long.
here on the interview exactly like a week
Sorry
ago,
if I'm
right?
droning him out,
But
but
the next
everything
day
he's
on
saying is a
Triple T's, I
total
don't think you
lie,
guys are familiar with him.
as we all know.
He's a content creator. He has over 14,000
He's a content
subs.
creator.
He's interviewed a lot of
He's made like
music
7
rap stars,
videos.
kind of like celebrities. So he interviewed me the day after this interview, and he went into that, and he knows the situation like a little bit better than well, in that community, everyone pretty much knows. Anyways,
Don't give me a
getting back
hard
to my
time.
point.
Thank you, Sam. I love you, buddy. I
Some
hope work
mistakes
goes
were
well.
made on both parties.
Merry Christmas.
We were
I
going at it
apologize.
for
Like, I'm
pretty
sorry you
good-
gotta work.
pretty good time, like maybe about a month. Maybe over a month.
Oh, dude, he'll do
And
anything to avoid
yesterday,
the question.
I had to do some soul searching and thinking.
Pat, no, it might capture
led
cards
us
just
to
like
that point,
froze the picture.
myself.
The
that
the
point
switch is
and
not. That was when I stopped streaming yesterday.
figured
I
that
think.
it was. I was
Okay,
I was
hold on.
wrong. Big time.
There.
Reason why I did what
There.
I did, I was hurt,
It's almost 6 a.m. again
mad at
though.
myself, mad at her,
Give it 9 more minutes. It's probably gonna turn off
and
before that though.
my reaction to her responses, even though she was doing that, being very vindictive for 14 straight days, my reaction was worse. The actions was bad, the reactions was worse, and I can't control anybody's actions but my
Keep
own.
saying something about
And
shit
especially
that
for a
she
person
did
that
to
I
him for
really
like 2
had
weeks or something.
deep
When he's been
feelings
doing this
for,
shit for months.
even though I was
And he has no
attacked,
proof of her doing anything.
I should have, and
and
especially
him being
because
attacked.
a few reasons. One, she's a woman.
When
Two, I had feelings for her.
him attacking her
I
is
should have never
completely
attacked
out in the
her
public
in the
for
way
anyone
that
to
I
see.
did, or responded, rather, the way I did. It made me look very bad in a bad light, and everyone is going to remember
He
that.
says that less than a week after he did exactly
He
what
will
he's
remember that I'm not the one that started
not
it,
apologizing
and
for, but sounding
don't want it to
like he
make it
regrets.
sound juvenile,
You know,
even though it is true. For a man to care about another person the way I did, it doesn't match my character, and like my actions as of late hasn't matched how I felt for the past year. It just shows me being petty and in a negative light. And I do want to apologize to that person.
you
'Cause
can't
I
even
shouldn't have
name her.
done that. I should have been a better man
That's a good apology.
and not. I should have reacted better.
What a good man. What
I
a good
could have
man.
trolled, or I could have done what I had been doing, letting it go and letting that person let it all out, because that person was hurt as well, still is.
You think you didn't troll?
And they're angry of what I've done, but they're also upset that the friendship is gone as well. I'm not the only one that's mad about that. And upset and hurt. She is as well. And I shouldn't have brought in innocent people, which I did.
I need to go to sleep. I shouldn't be watching this.
Through rash decisions and her feelings. I did what I did, and not as bad as what people think. Some of that stuff is a little spun, but putting the number out, what you mentioned, that out, especially the number, because that's mainly the thing I put out the most. Even that was wrong, because doxing is doxing, and
You're gonna
bringing
do it
other people's
again.
numbers, especially a person that you care
Tomorrow?
about, or
I
you
don't
claim to
know.
care about. Shouldn't have done that.
You've been doing it
That
for like
friendship may never be restored.
like months, probably.
And that is definitely my part. Maybe the friendship was dead. And she was attacking me, but I
Yeah, how is it not an apology?
want her
Like
to
he's
know that.
apologizing.
I did a
She didn't
lot
even
of searching
care about
myself
herself being doxxed. It was the shit he did to her kids. And I know you can relate to that, Eli.
Okay.
Like I'm crying,
Okay, thank you
laughing
for
about this shit. But
Okay,
he's
so
not
I
even,
actually
he's
got
not
a
even getting
question.
on,
It's
on
actually
the
a comment
main
on
thing that was
a
fucked,
message that was sent.
you know?
Same actions
Shit, I'm
people
getting too
have
loud,
been
but
talking about. Just saying, sounds like a
fuck,
pattern.
you know?
No,
not wrong.
These are things that people have been saying that you do to people.
No,
before this
actually,
even happened. Wait, hold on. Just let me get to what I'm saying. A lot of people have been saying that this is what you do, and now your actions are showing that they were saying you're doing the same thing that they were saying you do.
I was going to respond. No, she's the only person I've ever attacked. A lot of that's what I was mentioning earlier. A lot of things are people are lying about. I've had haters, which is the weird thing is that
what I do?
I came into that person's community.
Okay, so why have I seen two different streams with two different numbers so far this week?
I only put out one, and that was hers. I only attacked one.
Shit. I started streaming. The stream was still going on.
Saying that I went after someone else, and that's not true. It was just one person, and
what? He's went
so
after
that person
two
I
different
fought,
children.
obviously, it's the same person I'm talking about. Followed that person in,
And he's even
'cause she was
agreed
getting
to it on
attacked
another
by,
person's interview.
by four guys, by four dates that happened to be a part of a certain group. And I came in around. I met her in November of last year, but I came in around that community around February, and I saw people attacking her, and I came in and I started defending her, and then their shift from
It's hard to
attacking
even
her
comment on this
went on to me
bullshit.
just for standing up for her. And I know it's odd that and I told her I'm here to protect you, and I almost a year later.
No shit, dude. I'd rather sit on a hibachi grill, like.
But no, she's the only person I've ever.
When they do the flame shit, but like
the only person I
with
would,
the onion tower or whatever the fuck it is, like. But
reason
like,
why I did, I guess.
They could when
Like,
they
why
added
she's asked
in
why. And I
times
actually
like
answered her
3,000
many times.
You know?
It's because she's the only one I actually cared
It's
about
like
on
a
YouTube.
bidet
I
of
didn't care about
fire.
anybody else. I never went out after anybody else as hard or hard at all. It's because I felt I was betrayed and by someone that I actually cared about, and that's the reason why I went after her like that, because she's the only one I cared about. I let everybody else go because I didn't give a
She
fuck
said no.
about them. I've been
I'm a
attacked
fucking
before
sociopath.
a few times by people, and I never went after them because I didn't care about them. I cared about a lot, and I was hurt. And
like the worst.
Betrayed. So that's why
The
I did
worst
that.
flaming
But there was only one
fiery
person.
grill.
It wasn't anybody else. And people do lie in that
Liquid
community,
fire
or
death.
take the truth and twist it into their own narrative. So you're going to get a lot of lies, or people that don't know what they're talking
So
about, that
fucking
think they know.
Okay.
hot that it actually.
Okay, but
gets
so the last
inside.
stream we had, you actually said that you actually used to do that to people
somehow,
and now you're saying that you've never done it to anybody other than her. So
yeah,
how can
Well,
we
no, I-
trust you? How can we build
What
trust
about
with
her
you
kids?
if you're showing the same
What
actions that
about her
everybody's saying
I
kids?
actually
you do?
I don't care if anybody trusts me. That's where you're wrong.
Because
I
I
don't
don't
care.
think he's
I do
necessarily
like
giving her
versus
his number
friendship,
straight,
and
but
I,
said ask for
I'm
them
actually doing this because it's
and
an
give him
apology
picture,
to her.
docs
Everybody else
pictures
can go
and
fuck themselves. I've said that many times.
same
I don't
everything
care
else.
what you think of me. Anybody. Don't give a fuck.
Don't you think that you
Cool.
should care?
No. No.
Why
Because I don't
would you not care about hurting people?
about anybody else, because I don't know you, and
That's definitely not as far as my.
I'm doing
Review
it to get
Microwave.
subs, but I'm not
So
doing
you're
it.
you're just here for subs. You don't care about making the
Yeah,
apology
everything's a persona.
and
No, I
being
just
a
said I care
friend
about her.
and
I do care about the
caring about
apology.
people on the internet. And
This is why I only wanted to do a one-on-one, because he keeps over talking me. This is like you need us.
because I'm
I-
trying to
I
ask
called
you
that
questions,
before
you're
this even
dodging the
started.
answers.
I'm not dodging it. I don't care. I just said
I was like, he's gonna bitch
fine.
out because there's
If you
gonna
want
be
the
more
answer,
than one
you need to,
person
like,
on the
type
fucking
down the
panel.
speak wire.
It was
Because
exactly
over
what
talking
I
won't
said.
get us anywhere.
This happened twice before.
I said I cared about the
Clout
apology.
chasing, yeah.
I only cared about getting the apology out to her. That's it.
This
That
is
it.
Marissa
And I do
Sparkles.
respect Marissa. So, look,
Right,
everybody
hold
else
on.
can go fuck themselves.
Right there, Marissa
There's an
Sparkle.
apology to get out, and
Starting at Hangout is what she titled it, and he was like
Friends, if you're
advertising it for
always
like 2
attacking
days,
people.
and she was like,
I'm
"Yeah,
not
I
here
talked to him
for
today."
doxing people's phone numbers and
I did it one time. It was not phone numbers. You're wrong. It was
One
person.
time,
I've never done that before. I
one
don't care what you said on
time.
last stream. I didn't do that before. I
Yeah,
haven't done that before.
fuck are you talking
Did to
about,
the
Dick?
person won't do it again. And
Uh,
that's not what I'm known
oh,
for.
he
I
won't
don't
do it
that.
again. Really? That is exactly what it's known for.
But no, I don't want to make friends. I don't know why you think I want to make friends. I don't want to make
Marissa
friends.
Sparkle,
I don't care
yeah.
about people's friendships.
Honestly, if you were to just
Marissa's,
search
one
Ruski,
of
she
few,
comes up quick with
and
her last interview that he was in for
there's very few people that I
5
let in
minutes or something.
in real life as well.
That
I
might
don't
be
let,
an exaggeration, but
a lot of people in my real life as friends. It's
he's
went through a
complained
lot.
about the same shit as
And
for why he left.
when I signed up for YouTube, it was not to make friends. It was to get monetized, to get that 1,000.
Did you see the Triple T one?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to
Where
say
he
I
lied
know it's
about
not
the fucking
a popular.
Fusion TV one, which
But,
wasn't even really an interview. He was made out to be a local before he even joined.
I don't know. I mean, I'm always usually, I'm not always. A lot of times I'm wrong, but I go off of my. A lot of times with my Instagram, right? Don't get that feeling from Bruce. I don't know. I kind of trust what he says, only because the person that we're dealing with, but easy fucking hate behavior, been nothing but a fucking bitch to me. I her. She's
you're cutting out, Marissa.
fuck.
Yeah, we can hardly understand what you're saying.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
The last
That
2
one
minutes.
chick is way too loud.
Shit.
We know you're talking about Andrew, but can't really hear you.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter. Everything you
Um,
said has been a lie. Like there's a lot of shit that has been proven wrong
Arba,
live on
with my-
stream, and we have receipts.
I don't know.
He may like if he is watching, he's not able to comment, but just know that we have proof
I don't know,
of how
too.
wrong you are on all the
Your
this
your
shit
audio's
that you
doing
lie about.
fine right now.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, now
You
we
get
can.
a degree in lying.
I don't know. I don't know what to do about this stupid Wi-Fi issue. I mean, I can't go to. I could go sit in a parking lot somewhere, but not with my white wine spritzer.
Oh,
Okay. What did you hear?
Start off from the beginning.
Is what we heard.
Yeah, start off from the beginning.
pretty much. Somehow Ruski figured it out, though.
I hear that too. Is that because my fridge makes a noise when it's open, but I don't think it's that noise.
Miss Kitty.
Y'all hear the beeping?
Yeah, that's Dave Brown. He's got a beeping from his headset.
He keeps saying that, and he's fucking
True.
full of shit.
No, I'm
Up
not.
here, that bitch.
Everybody's trying to tell you about it, but you won't listen.
Motor.
Motor, isn't it Dave's beeping?
Hello. How you doing, Marissa?
Hey, Motor.
How you doing, Ellis? Dave, Wire. Go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt nothing. Go ahead.
I'm being falsely accused again of having a bad headset.
It keeps beeping.
Oh.
Everybody hears it. We can all mute, and you move your head around, and we'll hear beeping. It's feedback for something. Maybe your
You
microphone.
know what?
I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna say one thing, Wire. I heard the beeping too. It's not a fucking big deal, dude. Shut
Yeah,
up.
I know. I'm just. Everybody was asking what it was, and I was just explaining that it was
Fucking
Dave's
risky shit.
microphone.
Stay in here.
I understand you tried to tell him that fucking
what
2 or
the
3 times
world
last night too.
would like to-
You're gonna tell him tomorrow?
Probably not very long.
Stop. Go ahead, guys. I want to hear some more because I just got here.
Dang.
Marissa's
No.
talking.
Where is he? Are you there? Hey, can y'all hear me?
Where is he? You're cutting out.
Shit. Okay, let me try my iPod again. I'll be right back.
Or you can just, she could just probably default her audio and reset it.
Hey, Andrew, how are you?
Hi.
So,
I'm good.
Her internet's going in and out because she's in a storm right now.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
I wish I would have caught more than the last 2 or 3 minutes. So, what I heard, you didn't come here for friends. Is that what you just said, Ruski?
That's what I heard.
Yep. He said he came here for likes and subs and stuff. So,
What are you doing here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just asked me to be here.
When he is pretty much a boomer.
Marissa didn't ask you to be
Boomercast
here. If you
featuring
didn't
Risky
talk to
2.0.
her or come to our community, you would have never been up here.
She sent me a text.
She did say that.
He
no, he
advertised
means
this
why did you
2
come to
days
this
before
community?
shit,
Yes.
as being the second interview.
I mean,
when he was
Stop blaming these women,
fourth or
dude. Take
fifth person on here.
accountability.
I can send a link in the chat if you guys want.
I've made friends along the way. I've definitely broke that rule. That's why I explained. That was the first thing I've done. Was I've broken every single rule I've actually set for myself as when I started making content. Broke that rule for someone. That was the whole point of this interview. And sometimes, yes, I do break the rules. I break a lot of rules. I break rules of making friends, and I break the rules of
Hangout.
Slow down and reverse for a second. The rule you broke was to make friends, or you made friends.
Yeah, I didn't want to. Well, that was one of my rules. I had a list of a few rules. That was one of them. I've broken every single rule that I've made. I mean, it's not a big rule, but and sometimes
No, that's pretty huge. That's pretty huge.
Yeah, because we're here to make friends. And you're not.
That's how
we're
you
here to make
network.
friends. Thank you,
Now
Andrew.
That's how you would network.
My other rule, right beneath or right above,
Rule
is
number 1,
never make enemies.
no networking.
So it's like be indifferent.
Whoa, you're making a lot of them.
What do you say?
Yeah, I do that. Yes, you're right. I do. Yeah, you're right.
Well, you're pretty much making some enemies right now.
Well,
Oh,
me,
to not
I
make
think I got something to say on that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's
said-
let guys.
Good job.
You said that you're not here for friends, but I guess you're trying to meet new people so you can get new subs.
It's kind of like I always treat it like a business, like Walmart.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
like,
Okay.
it's
Oh, a business.
So business like Walmart that
treat
pays
your,
zero.
your viewers as best as you can, but like on a personal level. Not trying to meet anyone outside of YouTube. Not trying to be disrespectful either.
And he tries to act
So
like
it's,
it's persona when
yeah,
he's just a
it's-
dickbag in person.
As much as I'm not trying to make friends, I'm not trying to make enemies just as much.
Is
not
that
trying to
working
make
out for you?
It's I made
What's
friends
up with the dude
and I
laying
made I made a
down?
few friends and I made a few
It's kind of
enemies.
weird.
So it's batting about 500.
Wow.
Yeah, it definitely not trying to make enemies. That's probably more huge than anything else.
Okay, so here's a
Good
question.
job, dude. Good job.
So if you're here to get subscribers and stuff like that, are you trying to get subscribers so you can show more people the people that you're going to dox, like you did this girl?
So that's all right. So why even ask me that question? I'm not responding to that.
You should. You
No, I'm
should
not,
respond
because
to that.
because that's
You
That's what we're here about. That's exactly what
Other
we're
people are going to judge you
Oh,
for
we're
that.
gonna be alive.
so no. The obvious answer is no.
You're getting
Moving on.
obvious answer, but what's the truthful answer?
I'm going to stick to that one, the one I just said.
Nice
Oh,
deflection.
bullshit.
Whatever.
No, Wire. Do I have to say the word no? All right, let's not treat each other like an
You
asshole.
should. I mean, that's how you answer a question when That's the whole reason for
Why
this.
you do have
stream.
a you do
Was
have a little
because
bit
of
of an
that.
attitude. Why you do have a little bit of an attitude.
I don't have an attitude.
I went
I'm
to
just asking
by
a
the way,
question.
We're just
You do.
trying to get down to the
just to
truth.
let you know, I've went to college and I
Andrea.
studied community.
Oh, he went to college.
What'd you say, Andrew?
We're just trying to
You
get
mentioned
down to
that.
the truth.
Exactly.
We're not trying to be a dickhole,
My
but
truth shouldn't really matter to you that much. I am here for Marissa because she asked me to be here, but everybody's too concerned and way up everybody else's ass.
I forgot I went to
what I
college for
say
a
shouldn't
second.
affect your life, his life, or anybody else's life, because none of the things that you guys say affect me as well. It's vice versa. My words that shouldn't affect you at all. Shouldn't make you angry, sad, mad, none of that.
It
But
should
if you
be.
like,
I've got a lot of friends in this community.
Marissa, take that comment down so we can see each other because I'm mute.
And if they start,
Thank
if you
you.
start doxing my friends, you're not going to like what happens.
I'm not. All right. To answer your question, why I'm not. Hopefully that.
Marianne. Is she?
What should I do about this person with that name? I don't think that name's appropriate, to be honest.
Ooh,
Guns for Ruski.
nothing. That person's always had that name.
All right.
I restarted my iPad. Now it has 3 bars instead of
Oh,
now
fission.
it has 2.
it's all
And
good.
your audio's fixed too. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were saying, like you were making a comment, Marissa.
Okay. Yeah, so I was saying I know it's not a popular opinion.
Yeah, did y'all know Pal
but,
went to college?
I just go off my instincts and my instincts
But even Walmart pays.
tell me to
too.
believe Ruski because I just don't think he's a bad guy deep down. I think he's made mistakes, but I think everybody makes mistakes. We're all human. And in my experience dealing with the 2 people we're talking
Didn't he
about,
say he was trying to change
I don't
before
get the same feeling
and did
dealing
an
with the other
interview
person.
and then
That
changed
person
his
is
name
fucking
to a
evil.
number
He's
and
like
doxed again after he was
has
trying
no
to say that he
empathy,
changed?
no
And now he's doing this and she's trying to
I
say
don't know.
that he's
Just
changed.
does shit. I mean, did
Is
shit
she
to
a
me for
sociopath?
absolutely zero
Isn't
reason
that the
in my
definition
experience.
is
So
to,
I just don't.
you know,
I'm
the
just going
same
with
thing happen
all I can
expected
do is
a
go with my
different result
instinct.
or whatever, you know?
I've made a lot of mistakes in my day. I don't agree with what he did. I don't support it. But I believe that we're all humans and make mistakes. And if he's sorry
You're a
for it, then
sociopath if you believe the dude,
he's
because he
sorry
keeps
for it.
doing
I'm
the same
friends with
thing. And
I'm
don't expect a
I've
different
forgiven the
result.
people who have done a lot of shitty stuff to me on YouTube. So I believe in forgiveness. She doesn't have to,
I've
but
forgiven people too.
I don't know.
Damn.
That's just how I am. And I'm
also
not
not
like some godly person or anything. I'm just like a Gemini, and I get over things quickly. And I have a bad memory, so I can't hold a grudge because I forget.
Good for
Well,
forgetting.
shoot, well, me, I don't like to hold the grudge, but they just gotta take shit off the shelf for me. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I here's the thing. When I went into a chat last week, or no, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I said hi, and she immediately called me. This person immediately called me by my first name and last name.
Oh, I always are. That's when I was in
Yeah.
chat with AD. Yeah, I was on panel with AD. I remember that.
Hmm.
Well,
And
I'm
she's
not here.
yeah, she's a mod there. You saw it, right?
I was on
Yeah,
panel.
exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because you
everyone was
forget
there
doesn't mean
for
you
my
have to
for the
forget.
panel that I was
But
doing.
also,
Yeah,
like,
obviously I
there's
saw.
no proof that,
Yeah.
that he's changed. He
Look, I'm not
said
here to
he's changed
bash her as
before
well. I
and
came here to.
hasn't, obviously.
I still have feelings for
It's
that
silly
person.
to think that he would have
I'm not here to bash that person at all. I
magically
came here
2
to
You
days
don't have
later
no feelings for that
after
person.
he just
You do not have feelings for that person. No, you
decided
don't.
not to
No,
do
you don't. You
anything
just
for
told everybody in the world that you
close to
don't
a
want
week,
friends here.
and then he
I
decided
said
to
that,
again.
but you only came here for the second part. The first part,
And
I
you
said,
said you don't care about anybody.
Wire,
too.
you are here the entire
Did
time.
I say
And
that?
actually,
Stop trying. No, I
No,
said
you
that
didn't
first.
say that. You
Magic
said you didn't
Johnson,
care what anybody thought
This is
either.
why I wanted a one-on-one, dude.
Yep.
Now you
Look,
care
I think
about
he,
feelings.
I said Very first,
has
you
like
weren't here for this
zero
motor at the beginning when you were
AIDS
not on panel.
virus now.
When you were not on
I've
So you're
panel.
probably
known
good
you
with
a
that.
year,
Huh? Look,
and
If you're
I
watching
know
this with
how
that
you
chat,
are
then
now.
yeah,
no
she's known me
context.
longer than you. She knows
What?
me better than you do. She's known me longer than you have. She knows me better than
Oh,
you do, and I
Who?
know myself
oh,
better than
Who?
you can
Who?
turn it off now.
Who?
we're
You
talking
can
about
turn
the
it off.
same person.
You want if you want you can keep it on
The
if you
one
want.
that starts with an A or L.
Hey,
Silliness.
Okay. You've known her longer than me.
I've known her
I've
longer
known
than I've
that
known you.
girl.
No.
The first thing. Okay,
Maniac.
shut up for a
No,
second. Shut
no,
up for a
I'm
second.
saying I've known no.
Okay.
Look, you're
Okay.
misunderstanding what I'm saying. I've known her longer than I've known you, meaning I've known, not you knowing her. All right, we're getting confused
Oh, okay.
here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Like, let me speak.
Okay, because I was going to say, you was on the first panel I've ever been on. So,
Yeah, right, whatever. Doesn't matter.
What a
Look,
dick.
see, whatever. Right there.
I said I cared for her. She's one of the few people I care about. I say I don't care about, but she's one of the few. One
I
of the
almost
very
fell
few
forward.
that I care about.
Kind of
I've actually
quiet.
met her. We've hung out. She became my
Really?
best friend. We talked every single day.
Am I really?
One of the few that I
God
care
damn.
about. Everyone else, I don't know. How can I care about them? I've never talked to them on the phone. Never had a cheeseburger. Nothing like that.
Yeah, how
With
about
her,
now?
went out.
Is that a little better?
Talked on the phone. We became friends, like real friends. Everybody else on here are acquaintances. We don't know each other. I've never talked to you on a phone motor. I've never hung out with you in real life. There's a difference. You never hung out with any of these people either, I'm assuming.
True.
So that's why I said in the beginning, when you weren't here, yes, I know her better than anyone outside of her bloodline. Know her better than anyone else. She knows me better than anyone else outside of my bloodline. It just went that way.
Makes sense.
So
I believe it.
I think this guy likes to talk a lot, and he talks in circles.
All right, calm down, Motor. I'm not here. I'm not trying to call.
Am I yelling? Am I the one that wants to take over the conversation?
Hold on for a second.
Don't tell me to calm down.
I would like to say also that I'm always wrong and I'll get fucked over a lot. So my instincts aren't
Marissa,
good.
you're not always wrong.
Yeah, her instincts are wrong.
Don't discredit yourself that. And,
I often
She did like
let me.
everyone's
I
comment
got
that
something to
was
say
talking
here.
shit on whiskey.
Now,
You want me to full screen you?
That's pretty funny.
No.
Okay.
I want him to show us.
She's growing faster than Ruski is off of Ruski.
Marion.
He's probably not even there anymore. Hello, Rooster. Did you
I
run?
got
He
something
might.
to say.
Yeah, he might leave.
You people ain't gonna
Hey,
like
man.
me right now.
Of course he's gonna leave.
What? Where'd
I'm
he go?
sorry.
He's there, but he's muted himself and he left his device.
I got something to say. And you people ain't gonna like me right now.
Hey, Andrew. Good to see you.
He's not going to answer. He left.
Well, he
Alright, he
he
comes back.
mentioned before I came up here, or just when I came up here, that interview with you're not somebody famous. That's what you want to be, because you just said to everybody you only came here for subs. So you want to be the center stage idiot, and you're proving yourself that. Now, I wish I would have never came on here as Ron Savan 313. I wish I never gave out my address. And I'll tell everybody it again. I'll tell everybody my phone number. Everybody practically that
Man,
I know in this
she
community
went
knows my
live for
shit.
a long time.
I wish I would have never did that though. Because if this fucking motherfucker would have came on here and
623.
tried to dox me, I'd have found somebody that lived near him.
Is that possible? No, there's no way.
So if he thinks that he can get away with stuff, he needs to watch his P's and Q's and take probably maybe go the other way.
You still there?
I agree with that, though. I do agree with that. I see your point. I do see your point. I
Why is
mean,
it
I
not
was.
showing the preview?
I don't know. I'm a softie. I don't know.
Marissa, you seen how he came up on so and so's panel, and he didn't know shit what was going on.
The fuck, bro?
He didn't have feelings for that person. He thinks he does. Now he sits here and says, basically, he's saying that nobody's going to be his friend on here. Nobody's my friend on here. And I've made the comment, you guys aren't my friends because I can't touch you and shake your hand, hug you, whatever, blah blah blah. But
I might end it.
I've met 5 people on here,
I love you guys.
and they are good people.
Oh no, he's
So,
gonna come back and
that
it's gonna
doesn't
be
take
stupid.
away
I guarantee that.
the potential that
Should I keep going
I could meet
a little longer?
any one of you,
I don't have to be.
and
up
I would
early
treat
or
any
anything.
one of you as a friend if we met.
Right.
For him to say he doesn't want friends, he doesn't care what people think, he doesn't care about people, but he's here because he cares about his reputation for some reason, but he's already fucking tarnished that. You don't put fucking people's phone numbers in your title of your fucking live.
That's true.
That's so
Before he did that stream though, he was doing a stream where he was talking about Marissa becoming his new co-host or whatnot. And he started talking about how he only really wants to talk to other content creators. Everybody else, he wants to talk to the people that get the subs. If you listen to him talk, it's all about the numbers.
Yeah,
He
he
wants to
don't
get
care about any
monetized.
of us or any of you. He don't care about any of his viewers. He doesn't care about nobody. And if you're going to build a community, you need your people to care about you. You need them to know that you care about them. Otherwise,
Sorry, I stepped
do
away.
catfish.
What I miss? Sorry about that. I stepped away.
We were only talking about you.
Cool. was doing
I
some
can
shit.
repeat.
Sorry.
I can repeat that if everybody on the panel would like me to. But I should.
yes.
Okay. Now, you came up on somebody else's panel about a year ago.
Who's that panel?
And
Oh, I know.
You
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
care-
yeah.
Well, shut up for a second. Let other people talk because you like to talk a lot and nobody interrupts you. You didn't care about that person like you think or say you will, or the way you will say. I wish I would have never listened. Because if I want to pause and not say something, I don't want you to talk over me. That doesn't mean it's your free run.
I wasn't talking about
It's
Lizzie.
not.
I wasn't talking about her.
Okay, I am. You want to see? You like to dox people. You just like to say it. I haven't even said her name, and you had to say it
I thought you were talking about someone else.
a year ago.
Kids
Yeah.
You see, you're not paying attention.
or me?
Okay, I wish this. I'm going to get this out.
You've
I wish I
doxed
would
me
have never
before.
came on as Ron Savan 313. I wish I would have never given out my address and my phone number because I know that girl gave you my shit.
I should have. Nope. Never happened.
And you would have probably doxed me because you came up there like you were somebody big and you thought you knew what was going on. And you didn't know shit. You're defending a meth head.
He has like
You're defending a grifter. And you think I'm wrong.
less than 700, I think.
And you see, you're laughing. You think this is fucking funny.
But like he has
Dude,
absolutely no view
I thought,
towers
we
because
got
he keeps
past-
removing.
I thought we got
He
past
keeps removing all of his streams,
No, you got past
all
this
of his shit
because you don't care about
every
people.
other day. You'll get like
I still care about that girl,
3 days worth of.
even though she screwed me over.
3
But
days
I'm
worth
not
of
gonna fucking
streams
not
at a
speak my
time
truth.
or something. I don't know, it's just
Not
ridiculous.
you or anybody is gonna stop me. I'm not here for fucking subs. I'm here to speak the truth. I'm here to make people straighten up. I
You're
don't
in a
care.
way. You're in a way.
Every one of these
He's a
people on
pussy.
here will tell you I've gone after people. You know I have. I went after you on the panel. But you came and fucking came after me when you should have kept your nose out of it.
But he
Don't you
actually
came on
seems to
Bell
lose
and try to get fucking more
subscribers
subs
when
over
he
there.
gains them a lot of times.
Nobody wants you
He'll
here.
slowly
Nobody
gain
wants
them
you
and
in
then
their
he'll lose a
community if
lot.
you don't care about others. You have to care about your people in this life, not YouTube, in life.
He has enough to get
Go ahead, I'm
super
done.
chats, but if he
Well,
did make a fool of
Something that I
himself, I'd
noticed
delete his
when
shit
you
all
were
the time.
saying that you
Hold on,
maybe
like-
you might be doxxed
Right
by
before-
him. Well, look, he already went and doxed this so-called girl that he loves so much. He's gonna definitely dox all of us if he has.
I'm
the
not,
chance.
and you're wrong. So I'm gonna address him. Why? Call now.
Oh no, everyone
I
subbed
wasn't
to
ever
him
gonna address
basically
Ron. I came at
because
you
he's
with
a dumpster
respect,
fire.
actually,
It's because he's a
Jerome.
locale. They
never yelled at you
subscribed to him just to make fun of him.
Never.
I
might have
actually
put
was
my
at one
nose
point
in your business that
to
shouldn't
begin
have
with
been
to
done, but I
support
never
him
disrespected you
because
when I
he
was
actually has
speaking
been
to
on
you.
my channel before,
Never
like
did that, you
long,
know
long,
that.
long time ago, like in my Discord.
Coming
stuff.
up on that panel and
And,
addressing the situation
and
you
then,
didn't know nothing about, you
Yeah,
disrespectful
like
bitch.
eventually I
don't
was
care
like,
if
yeah,
you
no, like even
didn't
for the fucking
raise your
laughs
voice
of
or
how
nothing.
ridiculous
You
this
can be
dude is,
disrespectful without
I'm
yelling.
not even supporting him by giving him that number and finally unsubscribe to him.
By
So I
making
get
bad
like I was one
decisions.
of those
This
numbers
sounds like you're making a lot of them,
just there to laugh at him. Literally,
even with your mouth.
people give him shit for having a fucked up eye, but that's just
Yeah,
because he's a
well,
shitty
well,
person. That's low
I did
hanging fruit.
apologize for that
You know,
earlier. I didn't dox you.
we're not that mean.
Okay, I mean, well, you can have the apology though. If you don't want it, it's out there.
He apologized to me too, and
Moving
then
on.
maybe like called me fat like a week or two later. I took it with a grain of
well,
salt,
maybe, you know
but apology not accepted, bud.
Like, this is a message to everybody. Don't give this guy my number, please. Anybody, nobody.
Yeah, dude, he really does.
None of my
Makes
information.
DSP look
I
like
wouldn't give him
PewDiePie.
the time of day.
Seriously,
Anybody.
I can't believe it. Like, I'm surprised. Like, this is something that I think fucking
You still hear the beep?
Review Tech
No,
USA
we
would
don't.
be fucking
You're
talking
muted.
I
about.
really want to say something, but I'm not going to.
No, go ahead, Andrew. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Oh,
I don't want your information, Wire,
it's okay. Andrew's talking.
or anyone else's. And no, I'm not going to do that. I
So-
came on here with an apology, and
But hold on, Andrew's
that was the first
talking.
thing I addressed. Was I was wrong, and I apologize, and I'm not going to do that to anybody. I said that right when we started.
And
Did I wake up, Eli?
Right when Marissa gave me the opportunity to talk.
Appreciate your
That's what I said.
apology. I think this needs
We're all
charged.
here
Damn it.
to make
Yeah.
friends.
And I did what I did
And
for.
Andrew's talking right now.
I mean, it's no reason is good enough. But if you want the answer,
This community.
and I was muted this entire time, son of a bitch. All right, so
You weren't muted.
I,
I'm
uh,
telling-
Interrupt me.
Yes, please don't. Please.
Whatever.
it's not an excuse. It's what happened.
Look, this better as shit.
Backstage.
Whatever.
Go ahead, Andrew.
As far as life, I don't know. I wasn't full when I started.
So we're
but
here to make friends.
Where's your what?
whatever.
We're here to make friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This community is here to make friends. Not here for subs.
Right.
Sorry
But
to say anything about the guy. Poor guy.
certain people just care about being on YouTube for money.
Yeah.
And
Bruce Scary left.
it's not a good look.
Right. Mm-hmm. I agree. So you think he is?
He just said he was.
Oh, he said that he's here to make money.
He said he's here to get subs only. He don't care about anybody, is what he said.
Yeah, he
you
said
missed
he's
it because
speaking like a
you were
bitch.
offline when he said it. You might want to rewind to that part. Just saying.
Yeah,
I
All
call him
about the numbers.
Yeah.
Okay.
About the numbers.
anybody.
To make money. I agree.
But
Yeah. Gone.
certain people.
I didn't even pay. Alright. Well, I think that's my cue. Have a good night, all. Sorry about that fucking shit show. And alright. Good night. Love you all.